Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, fiends, and neighbors. This is not just the 27th episode of the mighty City of Geek podcast. It is also the first edition of the J&B Genre Fest. J&B Genre Fest 2019 celebrates Italian genre cinema in the form of watching it and also drinking J&B blended scotch, which is the product placement glutted drink of every genre film made in Italy and most of Europe and pretty much everywhere else.
And
so
presented very, very often in The Thing, talking about
Yes.
it's not Italian, but it might as well be.
Amen. So, what we are having, I have just made our first cocktail. I am going to call this the Giallo. It is J&B Scotch, or J&B blended Scotch, excuse me. Ginger beer, cock and bull ginger beer, and a splash of pomegranate juice with a lime. So, everyone?
And if you want to drink it at home, it's alright too.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. To the cog.
To the cog.
To the cog.
That's
delightful.
delightful.
I like it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's a like Crypticon drink.
It's refreshing.
Yes, it
very
is.
refreshing.
And what we're doing is we're having these drinks, having some Italian food, and we're watching a couple movies, and we're giving our commentary tonight. So we're gonna have a drunk
we getting
commentary.
crunk.
Thing is, we don't know what we're watching yet. Tony has those ideas. Tony, of course, knows every Italian horror film to ever exist.
We've got it down to about 50.
If it plays once in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean in 1954, he's seen it.
Tony
and he
has
owns it
fucking
somewhere.
seen
No,
it.
not 1954, 1971. I have my limits.
If there's a black glove killer somewhere along the way.
There we go.
So I don't know, of course, we'll be editing at this point because we're talking as before we actually start watching anything, but...
And eating pasta.
Yeah.
So,
Eating pasta.
if you'd like to see Cody eat noci, or whatever the fuck it is.
Well, it's actually all I've got this time. I've got some angel hair pasta that I'm going to cook, and also I've got, it looks like it's mostly going to be tortellini.
Oh shit, I love tortellini, but
I've got tortellini, ravioli, and it's I've got 5 cheese tortellini and ravioli, and 5 cheese portobello mushroom.
I'm actually
Or
going to
portobello
You're
mushroom.
gonna pause.
Ravioli, excuse me. It's tomatoes.
And what we're offering you guys tonight is to watch the movies, whatever movies they might be. They'll be in the title and on the page of what to watch with us, and we'll tell you when to start it and all those like rip tracks. But probably not nearly as funny as those guys, right? More alcohol, more J&B, more cussing, and just so more than
There
rip
will be
tracks.
more cussing.
And
There
on the
will
screen,
be-
probably
there will be
lots
blood,
more,
and there will be
blood
cussing.
and boobs and
And
everything.
Kim is
in
going to
between.
take a shot every time there's boobs.
okay.
So you're gonna
I
die.
heard something else there at first. Kim is gonna take a shit every time there's
Oh my god! You know,
No.
as shamelessly un-PC as some of these movies are, yes. Basically, Giallo or Gialli, as they are referred to in the plural, are films that began their tenure as an Italian genre staple around the mid-'60s, the early to mid-'60s. And what they were was a response to the very fervent following that the Italian public had for whodunit novels by Edgar Wallace and Agatha Christie. And the Edgar Wallace ones were especially gruesome and would often feature, quite horrific killings, as well as your usual kind of Hitchcockian whodunit skullduggery. And so this subgenre arose, and it was named Giallo, which is the Italian word for yellow, after the yellow covers of many of these pulp paperback whodunits. They were called Giallo. The first movie that's sort of credited as kind of a nascent Giallo is a Mario Bava movie from 1963, I want to say, and this would be a movie called The Girl Who Knew Too Much, aka The Evil Eye. It stars John Saxon and Valentina Cortez, I think. And it's a great black and white movie. It's more Hitchcock than what became known as the Giallo, but it has a few of the flourishes of the Giallo.
It's very Hitchcock and it's a wrong man thriller.
Exactly. It's a wrong man thriller with slight touches of what would become known as the Giallo. I would call the first official Giallo 1964's Blood and Black Lace, also by Mario Bava. It is an extremely stylish whodunit, wildly, vividly colorful, one of the most beautifully directed genre films, and also very brutal for its time. But it showcases a a whodunit plot with an extremely random twist at the end, killings that are very gruesome but beautifully stylized, a lot of loud primary colors, and almost operatic acting. I find them riveting. They're definitely time capsules for sure, because the Giallo became a huge deal in Italian cinema around the turn of the 60s and into the 70s. And the trend ran probably for about 10 years before it kind of started to wane around the late 70s, supplanted by things that were easier and less imaginative to make. Like, with all due respect, slasher films are kind of a less, kind of a more straightforward and less Freudian and less, psychotic version of Giallo. Also, if you've seen if you've seen the Hannibal TV show or Silence of the Lambs or Seven, you've seen the kind of glossy Hollywood absorption of the Giallo. And there's your Giallo 101.
And I've started recording again as we had dinner and a bunch more drinks.
Hey, City of Geekers, ya boy has some advice for you. Never get a pomegranate seed in your urethra.
And we lost one listener.
News.
Sorry, Jennifer.
We did choose our movie. Tony, what are we watching without spoiling too much of the actual events of the film?
Absolutely.
You can just say the name.
The film we are watching is a Giallo from the 70s called The Fifth Cord. It's actually 1971. It stars Franco Nero as a hard-bitten reporter who becomes embroiled in a very twisty pattern of violent murders, all pointing into the direction of a serial killer that's prowling this area. And it is one of the most stylish of the Gialli ever made. It's equal parts Hitchcock and Giallo, because it has that very solid bedrock of Hitchcockian sort of suspense and tightness, but it's also combined with that incredible kind of postmodern artistry, pop art artistry of like Italian cinema. And so you get this wonderful merger of these, and the movie works perfectly. There are shots in it that are the equal of anything that's ever been shot by Dario Argento or Bava or anyone. It's a director named Luigi Bozzoni, by the way. And it also has an incredible central performance from Franco Nero, who is one of the great European cinema kind of leading man tough guys. And in this, he plays this hard-bitten reporter who's thrown into the center of things, and he has that wonderful aura of a guy who's can pretty much handle his ass, but just might be in a little bit over his head. So he's that classic kind of Hitchcockian character, and he has a streak of need for redemption. But anyway,
we'll find out as we watch the movie.
We will find out.
Yes, and so I recommend everyone go check out this movie. Ask Tony for it, because if you listen, you probably know Tony. Or hit out the Scarecrow video or your local video store and rent it, and you can watch it with us as we. Once we start it, we'll say when we start pushing play, and then you can watch and join our commentary.
And you can pretend you have friends.
Yes, this is your commentary.
Oh my God, I haven't live tweeted ever, guys.
This is doing like essentially a verbal live tweet then. So.
Okay, well, that's what we'll be doing.
Okay, so start the flick and do our commentary.
Get this shit going.
For the one
is
of you
this
that might
sing
be
along like Rocky?
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Doesn't have to be.
And we have things.
I believe Tony, you're the only one in this room who's seen that movie.
That is outstanding. That really makes me happy.
So what do we sing?
That's it.
The Fifth Cord.
So when we're singing along, I can sing.
Yes.
Back of the weapon again.
And then we strangle you.
So this commentary, like Tony has seen this, so he knows what's happening. The rest of us are all brand new to it, so it's kind of like a first time going through commentary, right?
Yeah.
So this is one point we kick out the sound and we do the own voices, right? We take a character. No, I'm kidding.
And
is that not how y'all watch movies?
If you're gonna strangle me, have Kim do it. She'll do it easiest.
I do have the most experience
with the grapefruit,
and I'm surprisingly gentle.
All right, so we're pushing play now. So if you have Fifth Cord DVD at home, we have an elephant on the screen, and
this is the logo of the production company.
And I'll describe everything at some point of we're out of time.
I was gonna say, is this like for the blind commentary? Because if that's the case, where's the
Jumbo is faded from the screen, so if you're watching with us, you're watching with us.
If you're blind, why not just see? ever think about?
Are we watching the Ted Bundy tapes?
Huh?
It's the purpose of the commentary.
Just for a second, though, the main point of it is this is a very Hitchcockian setup. You've got that shadowy voice that's whispering whatever along the lines of
Thought it was ASMR.
spy or something, and it just you're thrown right into the middle of the pulp action. You've got the fisheye lens, just like really visually imaginative take on a real stock scenario.
Who is stalking? It's stalking.
It is basically gamer girl ASMR.
I still think.
You still think?
Oh no! I feel like the Ted Bundy must have watched this.
Here's me chewing the gelato.
Oh my god!
This looks actually the set looks very Kubrick.
Yes. Also, if you've ever seen any Antonioni, Michelangelo Antonioni.
Only The Passenger. I need to see more.
And this.
I like the kind of peppy elevator music that's happening right now.
I know, and I want to say this is a Morricone score. I'm not positive, but we'll find out. Introducing Franco Nero's character, Andrea, hard-bitten and very alcoholic, looking for redemption in that one big story. And here he is around these wealthy decadents. He's basically our eyes and ears for the film, and he's very much like a powerful presence in this thing.
Right?
Fucking great.
Cosmetics company that.
It's that cosmetic. I got the notification.
Oh fuck! But anyway,
Man, this is a bummer party.
Really has so much fun.
but
They look like they hate fuck once a year.
exactly.
With a grapefruit.
It's like that, but it's that kind of like soap opera setup, but like uber operatically elevated, like visually, and it's just this is one of my absolute favorite genre films visually. I mean, it's just phenomenally shot.
Oh, I was so fake. Hey, it's
Okay.
I've been there in the bar before. Oh, hey, it's
Okay, the guy on the left. That is Edmund Purdom, who is best known probably for his supporting role in Pieces. J.P. Simon's absolutely mind-fucking crazy.
Who was he in Pieces?
Giallo pastiche.
well, he was the piece.
He was the dean of the college.
That's right, he
of
was.
the quote American college unquote.
Yeah.
Ennio Morricone.
Man, look at that.
Look at that shot. It's fucking beautiful.
He a creepy motherfucker.
Everything though, this is so carefully thought out visually.
Now he gives good mustache rides.
Fuck, he does, man. So yeah, that's the dean in Pieces on the right, looking very dapper and dashing.
Look, man, I'd let him put me in a piece.
Yeah, Edmund Purdom actually had a point where he was being seriously considered like the next big thing as a young leading man in the mid to late 50s. And for some reason, he just didn't quite take off and ended up spending like the last 20 years of his career doing mostly like Italian genre films and also other Euro horror like Pieces, for example. You almost get that sense of a faded romantic idol from his work in these films, which I think is a kind of an interesting thing for a director to do as far as use an actor.
Is he secretly Clark Kent?
Somebody just got grapefruit and
Reaction right there.
He's into it.
Go search for
But what if he's trying to pass that pomegranate seed? Oh, buddy, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
As you make jokes of things that happen off camera, off recording. See, now he's hanging out with us, so know what we're talking about.
Happy New Year.
Classic Helen.
Oh, Helen. Oh, Helen's not stoked.
I wouldn't
You
be.
always did like jokes in your bad taste, didn't you?
Don't think I was trying to offend you. It wasn't a joke.
You're not keeping your part of the bargain.
Uh-oh.
Or have you forgotten?
When I drink, I forget a lot of things.
My pants.
I think one of the reasons that Franco Nero works so well in this is he dubs his own voice, and that was not a common thing in Italian genre cinema. You often, very frequently had other actors doing your voices for the American cuts or whatever.
Sometimes.
And they always just pick him out of a hat. Sorry.
Goodbye, then.
Oh, so was she just leaving her car unlocked?
I think so.
Yeah, but okay, wait.
Hey, take a shot.
Thank you.
J&B and driving. What I do. That's how I do my lift every day. I kid.
Look at that fucking shot. Jesus, the fucking composition in this thing. Like fucking painting in some of these shots. Sorry, I'm going all nerdgasm on you.
I want that lamp.
That lamp
Your
kills.
fucking lamp.
What about your fucking lamp?
I'm gonna go downstairs and get that fucking lamp for you.
Are you going out?
Whoa, this is doing a shot. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, those colors.
If I ever go to Italy, I'm severely disappointed it doesn't look like a Giallo.
Oh, I know. It's like shot like a fairyland, And I mean, even right down like these shots here are like a fucking a graphic novel. You get that sense of shadow and composition. It's just so visual.
And the people fucking under a bridge.
Well, yeah, there you go. With that kind of level of gutter level trash going on.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta fuck under a bridge.
Amen. Okay, Hitchcock. Hello. Third man much? Oh my god, that was the dorkiest joke any human being could have made.
I don't know, Toby. I feel like before the night is through, you'll make a dorky one.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm aiming for it. To the stars, baby, to the stars. Seriously, look at that shit. This is a fucking great shot. And these were shot so cheaply. And then you're back in the gutter level fucking Mexican, Tijuana Bible version of, sexuality that this movie, captures right around the fringes. Now I'm forgetting which actor this is.
Oh, wait, it needs contact.
Take me home, please. It gives me the creeps here.
There are plenty of creeps under the bridge. It's for me creeps.
Well, I mean, that's where she met him, under the bridge.
Man, is she getting macked on by that Donald Sutherland looking motherfucker?
And don't look now, kind of, yeah.
You're underneath the bridge with the trench coat on. What else do you expect?
Thank you.
Beaten in a tunnel. I expect that too.
I hate when people getting murdered in their reps are sex, man. That's just the worst.
I feel like he
That's
probably
like
got covered.
that was like a fucking anime right there. That fucking that composition, and even this. I mean, God.
Pro wrestling too. There's a lot behind the scenes.
Well, there you go, man.
Pro wrestling is basically white trash anime anyway.
And evidently, white trash Giallo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God, dude, you've made the most incredible cinematic abstract connection that has. Okay.
That's what I do. Look at them tidy whities.
Damn
Thick.
Those aren't teddy whities, man. Those are bolsos.
Maybe
What kind of tiny whities do you know about?
In case you've gone away for a drink or something, Franco Nero is looking quite manly and exposing a lot of manly leg.
Is that manly? Okay.
He a thick boy.
How long have you been here?
All night.
Well, to be manly and you just need the mustache.
But again,
all the manliness comes with it.
Well, again, he's almost like cartoonishly charismatic. like there's such a combination of like distinction and kind of classic movie star sort of handsomeness.
He's like Burt Reynolds if he falls.
Yeah, exactly. That's a real good. And that's like fucking but like Deliverance era, Burt Reynolds. You know, early '70s Burt Reynolds.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, I would go that far.
I know more straight men who have a crush on Burt Reynolds than women.
Oh, I'm sure. I can understand that. I'm not in that romance category, but. Now, Franco Nero, I could go for Franco Nero.
What's that one he's in? Where he's in the fucking, he's in the weird bodysuit Xandar or some shit?
No, that's Sean Connery and
that's
Zardoz.
Zardoz, yes.
I haven't seen
Sean
that.
Connery. That's one way to kill a buzz.
Let's keep my name out of it. That's very undignified. So, I met Franco Nero around 1968. I happened to be in Italy when we were shooting. Oh, sorry, that'd be Sean Connery doing the commentary. I thought you'd really appreciate that.
My deep love of Sean Connery.
It's not your day.
Ooh, you don't mess with the ball.
Fuck
Get
no.
the horns.
Late last night, in the tunnel.
Is he vaping?
That's
Oh my God!
It's a clue game.
What the fuck is that? I've seen this movie like 3 times, and I've seen this movie 3 times. I don't question what I just go with it.
I mean, I've seen.
And now you're like making me like notice it again, and it's like, what the fuck?
I was just going to call it in for later.
It's like 70s inhaler.
Oh.
Look, you get that cocaine right in your mouth.
Cocaine was an 80s thing, Bob.
Whatever.
Get your drugs
Look,
right.
you do so much cocaine just push you.
So much cocaine. Cocaine. You don't sound like you don't sound like you don't use that that word too much. Cocaine. Cocaine. Okay, what is it with this woman's cheeks? There's something very like mump-like about her face, like she's got the mumps or something.
She really shouldn't be dealing with patients.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just irresponsible.
Obviously, what's on his cheeks? Like there's a mutton chop.
Oh my God! And he looks like a carp. It's crazy.
Actually, looks like a Dr. Scott Rocky.
Oh my God, he does! Holy crap!
It's a Jonathan Adams.
Any news, Inspector? Assault
No.
with intent to rob for the moment.
Time. We're both wearing trench coats. One of us is going
That's
to
how you know they're detectives.
trench coats. Yeah. Or let people hang out underneath the bridge.
Yeah, that's true.
I won't print a word that would prejudice your investigation. The girl doesn't live far from the tunnel. Her name is Julia Swap. And the boy? You should know him.
He's your brother.
Brown. He's got a sister called Lou.
Wait, he's got a sister called Lou? Sound like a boy named
Wait,
Sue?
was he making out with his sister?
Well, he's Italian.
It's Southern Italian.
I mean, this city in Italia is basically the Alabama of Italy.
The lost city of Italia.
Last city of Italia. Sweet home Italia.
It was like my first apartment in New York.
The room here.
Much roomier.
Okay.
A little nicer, too.
4 square feet, $1,700.
Oh, okay. By the way, that's a motherfucking awesome shot. That's Blade Runner, dude. That was a fucking proto Blade Runner shot.
I'm gonna take a shot every time Tony says that's an awesome shot.
You will die.
I'm gonna die in the next 10 minutes.
I mean,
Alcohol poisoning, ladies and gentlemen.
Who wants to take the challenge?
Miss Julia Swap, eh?
I've already told the police all I know about it. So
I mean, you had the liver of Dean Martin, but that's still going to kill you.
That's true. It all catches up to me one day.
No, for all I care, you can go to hell.
Yeah.
Get out of here, I'll call my father.
Of course, you can't have a Giallo without the children's chorus.
Exactly. Or the baby voiced woman's voice is the case here. But it's a great Morricone score, man. I just
children's corpse would be Danielle.
Why is RuPaul on the wall?
Okay, I must emphasize, fucking Nero is betraying the J&B, and he's fucking swigging what looks like some other fucking, completely plebeian alcohol. I'm very irked. This is the depth of his alcoholism. He's not even going for the good shit anymore.
Bastard.
Asshole.
But seriously, why did he have RuPaul on his wall in the 1970s?
It was from his time on Drag Race.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
RuPaul's the
4th runner-up, dude. Didn't you follow season 3?
Dude, Carolyn got me hooked on that shit. And all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to like the show. And then at the end, I'm like, yeah, get it, queen.
So Franco Nero's drag persona is something with flames and burning, right? For Nero.
But the mustache stays.
But, yeah. Something with fiddling, maybe?
Girl, you need
Nero
to
the stash.
Okay.
You were? I accept your apology.
Now, this is an actress named Sylvia Monti,
It's too cold down here. I'm catching pneumonia.
a.k.a.
Catching
Sylvia
pneumonia.
Just for a
Cornacchia.
moment, I promise you. I want to
She's
show
also been in Lady Caroline Lamb and The Last Desperate Hours, which are 270s genre flicks. I want to say they're crime thrillers.
I don't know
For
if
everyone else who may have missed that dude did just totally hit the kid in the head with the ball.
it's wrong.
Can't fuck that kid.
He totally just went BAM! With the soccer
No,
ball.
next time, I don't know if he's even listening, but next time Eric Morgan needs to come in and say all these names. If you listen to Strange Eons Radio, you hear him mispronounce names continually and forever. And we see that coming here and just read the Italian names.
Man, don't say that. We're not going to be judges on the film festival now, Paul.
The sofas are new.
But
I like that you
already
assume he's going to listen to this episode.
So long.
Is anybody going to listen to this fucking episode but us? We're going to listen to it with conspiratorial giggles, and nobody else will ever listen to it.
I'm going to try to make Carolyn listen to it and a couple friends from work to see what they think.
As they watch the movie or
He's
just for
picking
the
it
shits
out.
and giggles?
Well, maybe he's picking up the audio a little bit. I don't know.
Frankly, I think...
Frankly.
And you were
I said
very
it
successful.
for a reason, Bob.
Oh, yeah,
And
go back.
Kim.
And frankly, yeah.
And frankly, yours.
Frankly, do you really need it with our beautiful commentary?
Thank you.
I'm walking you through this movie. He's got them fuck me eyes on right now.
Well, it's like a William Friedkin commentary. If you listen to any of his commentary, like he literally tells you what's happening on the screen and what's
It's
going
like commentary for the people visually
so
impaired.
she's shoving the cross up her thing.
Would you tell me what
With freaking-
through. Well, he's sometimes like, and Father Karras is walking across to go talk to Ellen Burstyn's character, and he's going through his crisis of faith. They're in the court of now.
what can I tell you about
Bro! What you doing? No, bro! You pelt me with your shit!
I'm throwing.
I was your brother!
I am.
I'm gonna fucking go out of the way for you!
That's why I share
Above
with you.
and beyond.
I share
You do not.
releases.
You do not pelt. You say, "Yo, my man Tones."
I don't know what.
I'm
I want nothing to do with it.
I've heard like 4 different.
I'm
words.
absolving myself
My
from this
man
accent.
Stone, may I lay this at you?
Amen, my brother.
I'm absolving myself from this
Bravissimo.
moment. I don't want any part of it.
And you've had so much A&B at the hangout on the rug, even though there's a nice ass couch next to it.
Hey, you know what? Who's sitting on the road right now while we're watching this?
Good one.
The quote unquote expert on this movie.
And now it looks as though
Oh.
you're going to marry Edward
Okay.
Moore.
Well, you know this already because you saw it earlier, but great shot.
Terrible.
I didn't know this.
That's right. Take your drink.
Do you want this, Kim?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Go and say it. You want to play it.
The trouble is John will never let it show.
Oh my God, my brother.
No. No. Not when it's being recorded, no.
Okay. Oh God, you guys are such a bad influence. I'm like, oh shit, is that Mark Perel or what? Yeah.
Bumblebee!
Oh my God.
Hey, Bob, do you think Bumblebee actually fucked that girl?
I think it was a different version of Bumblebee than I did.
You watched the porn version. That's the one you were
I
talking
feel like
about, right?
Bumblebee could produce a phallic thing that was
Like a
small
gas
enough for
pipe or
her to
something?
fit, and they could have a very good interspecies relationship.
If nothing else, she could take a grapefruit.
Grapefruit, your Bumblebee.
Kitty.
Thank you. I was going to point out that really.
He's a pretty kitty.
Me wow.
Please. Richard, sleep in here.
God, why would you want that creepy fuck to sleep with you?
Because you got no one else.
Yeah.
Apparently, he
got
got
dead
married, so
When the
you
killer
know.
comes, you can kill him instead. I'm assuming killer's coming. I actually have no idea what the hell's happening.
No, I can't. I have no
But
idea.
again, you guys, this is very Hitchcock. You know, this is the fucking total Hitchcock setup. So.
You don't know what anything's going on in Hitchcock either.
Lion's watching me.
Hit your mom's
I
car.
do want that lion.
Oh God, yes. And that
This
lamp,
guy knows what I'm talking about.
dude, that lamp, it's the shit.
Lamp?
Yes.
You had Cody at Lamp.
Where?
Forbidden lamp.
Very well, come across.
Very well, I'm coming.
I have to go on a call. I won't be long.
Anything
Liar.
without making out with your room.
Richard,
Someone's gonna die.
You know that at some point there's been a citrus fruit in that bedroom.
But it could be the lemon shoved up her cooch as contraceptive.
It's either that, a grapefruit.
I wouldn't recommend shoving a grapefruit up your cooch, but to each their own.
Dude, I mean, who's to say that she just doesn't have a bigger cavity than others?
That's true. I mean, in theory, you give birth to a kid. A kid's head's about the size of a grapefruit. Dun, 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 dun.
The movie was getting as tired over a repartee as
drown us
possible,
out.
and then drowned us out.
That's good. Just do the thing.
That alone is some pretty clever shit.
That's so aggressively he turns it up as we talk.
Like a cigarette. Are we not good enough for you?
Well, she doesn't have Champy to take a shot every time.
That's what we get.
That's a great shot.
For being in a wheelchair. Wheelchairy.
Burn.
Yeah.
What happened to my face? Oh, kitty.
That's how I go to sleep every night without the cat. No, the cat's actually a ghost. Died in my apartment before I moved in.
Cat watching, you listen to family opera.
Cat's just like, fuck you, I'm leaving.
As you do, is your
As long
cat.
as it's not Dario Argento's family opera, because that one can go.
Where he makes out with rats.
Hey,
And he's like not disfigured.
you got a problem with people kissing rodents?
No.
is that your
Kiss as many rodents as you want.
Your boy gives his guinea pigs a kiss on the head every night.
Do you put them down your pants?
No, fuck no. That's
Right.
weird as shit.
Yep.
But I kiss them on the head because they're my children.
That's fine. He puts the rats down his pants or else he gets the hose again.
Look, we're not talking about what you do in the bedroom, Kim.
For example, this woman in her bedroom.
And where's your cat to get the phone to you, lady?
Yeah. Wait, she
I know I trained my cat for that.
obviously faking her paralysis. Not convincing.
Oh no, I fell off the bed. My wheelchair's rolling away
Oh
from
Lord,
me.
she coming.
Okay, great shot.
Oh my god.
Okay,
like
hello.
backwards chicken sling.
Us. Let's think about us for a second. But no, seriously, think about Jordan Peele's follow-up movie and that great shot towards the end.
Is it where Elizabeth Moss is trying
Yep.
to? Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
that's
right there, yeah.
right there. Look at that lighting, you know.
Forbidden wheelchair.
Alexa, call the police. Wait.
Where'd my
call the
wheelchair
police.
go?
They
It's
end
come
the
to
delay.
life. It's rolled away.
Yeah, well maybe if
Joseph, why are you in this chair? Are you taking photos of, like, she's on
Of her butt.
of her butt, like, just photos of butts?
Well, it's a great shot.
I'm waiting for a fucking that forward shot
she
again.
is what the kids refer to
I'm not
as
going to rewind it, but I
dummy
really wish
thick.
I could.
You own it. You can.
I know, but I'm fucking.
Man, you need you know
Yeah, but you
There we
can't watch
go.
a movie in the bathroom.
you cannot let your phone go past 3 rings. What the fuck?
Is that a landline? I had to explain landlines to a group of kids today.
Man, fuck those kids.
Thank you.
Millennials.
Really good job.
Damn millennials. I am a proud boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Civil War vets, whatever the hell you call them.
Well, which side do you fight for, Bob?
Where'd the phone
Your
go?
mom.
She's very confused.
I would be too if I was obviously faking my paralysis.
So this entire movie's an insurance scam. Yeah. UFO we cloud.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
There's more doing the fish. Flup, flup, flup.
The worm.
The worm.
Richard!
In the web in
Is that the cat?
1974. Or whatever it is.
It's gotta be the cat.
Richard.
Richard!
Yeah, cat's not coming back for you.
Yeah, cat's like, fuck you, lady. You lost your wheelchair. I don't want you anymore.
I thought she was like, wretched, wretched.
I mean, has she ever just considered asking her legs to work?
It's the secret. You gotta put it out into the universe and it'll happen. Uh-oh.
The kill was running the wrong type of gloves, though. The white. Tony, this isn't Giallos. We're
Boom.
white gloves.
Oh, you'll get your black gloves soon enough.
Well, I bet her legs don't work now.
They really don't work.
Ironically, it said fix the nerve damage, but
Although I don't want to be that guy, but it takes a whole lot longer to strangle someone.
Ooh.
You know, so one thing, it reminds me of the Family Guy scene where Joe has the accident during his skiing, and he gets up, he's like, oh my god, I can walk, and then he gets immediately hit again.
they took from Mel Brooks.
I can see.
All the best comedy is Stone Bob.
Simpsons or Mel Brooks did it. Right?
You hear Joe, Bill? Come with me. At about 11 o'clock, Dr. Feeney received a telephone.
Dr. Peeny?
An urgent summons.
I thought it was Pino. Dr. Pino. Key. As long as the cat's fine, I don't care.
The cat did it.
Well, there you go.
The cat is the killer.
You know, the cat is kind of dead.
He's pretty.
You know cats have spikes in their penises?
Alone in the house. Get him on the other line.
I'm not gonna ask why you know that.
I learned it because my nephew was really into cats.
When you say he was into cats,
I have made the joke about him getting ripped open by a cat before. Yes, Kim.
that wasn't where I was going, but okay.
So we can't wait for the new movie?
Yeah.
Ow.
Now, Idris Elba is not wearing, clothes.
I'm in.
Idris Elba needs to fucking fire his agent. Anybody who is in that movie needs to fire their agent.
Like everybody's in that movie.
Dent's wearing another cat.
I feel like they're all just punking us. It's like their big April Fool's Day prank.
Well, I remember there was something that had a joke about Ian McKellen actually being in a fucking live action Cats, and now here we are. It's like The Simpsons predicting President Trump.
Ugh.
Well, I've been drinking quite a lot this evening.
You too?
Me too. You're up.
Oh my god.
You're very kind.
I had to do another one myself, my brother.
All right, Isabel, can we go?
Hell yeah, brother.
Keep all those resolutions, Happy New Year. Nobody else?
That woman kind of looks like Nancy's mom.
Oh, yes. Dr. Feeney was there, too.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
Right,
Nightmare.
exactly. So,
Have you
yeah,
guys heard
I
they're
can
taking
see that a
pictures
little
now
bit,
for a
actually.
new Nightmare?
Yeah, I just saw that on
What
Twitter.
did you do, Anthony?
Personally, they just need to do the Peter Jackson one where it's Old Man Freddy, and have that be the last one with Robert Englund, because he wants to do it again. He said he could do it again, because after he did the Goldbergs,
Oh yeah,
but I digress.
That's rather a dangerous theory.
It's one of our strong
It's rather
suits, I
a
think.
dangerous theory.
It is.
At the moment of the crime,
So, the gentleman on the left is Wolfgang Price, a German character actor who was in a lot of genre stuff, including some pre-Giallo films that were known as a
James
creamy.
Dean.
That young lady, Miss Lauer.
Oh, see, this was the 60s, so he was probably a Nazi then, too.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
Who knows? You know, actually, that's an interesting question. I want to know now. I'm curious.
No. Nothing else.
I love the slide in the back.
This Hollywood star went from Auschwitz to Hollywood. Want to see how?
Just like in the Luppo case, Inspector. Exactly. Was found with the body of Sophia B.
It's strong.
There's a
The glove doesn't fit you again.
One finger has been cut off.
You're making an OJ joke in 2019? I appreciate it. He's got a Twitter account and he posts videos all the fucking time.
If people aren't spamming that Twitter account about like killing his wife, like continuing forever, it's a waste.
Yeah, boy does follow him on Twitter, I believe.
Are you saying how they respond to everything he does with
No, it's interesting to see that he's like totally fine with getting away with murder.
Sophia was a living corpse these past 2 years. It would be sheer hypocrisy.
No, I don't think I actually followed him. I think I just check in on him now and again. He posted about the Democratic debates, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking my voting advice from you, OJ.
You haven't been misinformed. I know the kind of cheap stories you reporters print.
Damn, that a fly-ass turtleneck. What kind of brownies are they?
What do you want to know?
The chocolate kind?
Yo, you boy take one. You boy take one.
Was it a man or a woman? It was extremely muffled. Rather flattened.
Are you done, by the way?
Affected by laryngitis, I should say.
Meningitis.
Lemongitis.
It's like laryngitis, but a little sour.
Whoever it was, it's quite
It's
murder, and you
what happens when you use a lemon instead of a
After all,
grapefruit.
it's very easy. The front door is never locked.
Meanwhile, somewhere else.
Do you suspect anyone? No. Nothing missing from the house? Not a thing. It's always possible, of course, it was a madman.
Oh yeah, those are the cookies, not the brownies.
No murder is completely safe. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Forbidden cookie.
one last question.
How did we get
What's the
here?
address?
We were in the city, like I'm in the
Number 11. It doesn't exist. I suppose you thought you'd taken it down wrong. Exactly, but there was no way of checking, so you decided to visit a friend. And what one more lives quite close to your blue cells, doesn't he? I see you're well informed. Goodbye, Mr. Bill.
That Morricone score, man, I love it.
His own theme music.
That German guy, Wolfgang Price, you said?
Yep.
Are you looking to see if he's a Nazi?
Goddamn right.
I don't blame you. It would be strongly likely that he would not be, just because a lot of artists, a lot of German actors and directors, like Fritz Lang, escaped from the Nazis because they didn't want to be having to deal with that situation.
Oh no, go the other way. Rocky that shit. So is this the orchestra tuning up?
Is it what?
The orchestra tuning up?
I was gonna say, we've definitely changed the porn music now, and that makes sense.
Find another position.
No? Here I am.
I often do crosswords naked.
Are you sure you haven't come to get your severance paid?
He was exempt from military service, but he did
Where have you been on this one?
star in films for UFA.
Oh. So, and during World War II?
So they're probably like, yeah, we're not going to make you fight. That mustache be too fly.
Sorry.
Bob, did you just make the grapefruiting noise?
We're gonna have to post that somewhere so people know what we're talking about.
I mean, we...
Oh,
Oh, God.
dickwad.
Usually one every job.
Yeah.
Punch him back. Punch his balls.
Put a pomegranate seed in his urethra.
But that's because why else doesn't want to watch him with you. I showed her the Bird of the Crystal Plumage, and she's like, wait, do they always have violence against women? Like,
Yep.
yeah.
It was Italy in the 1970s.
Both
The
in
answer is
stabby
yes.
stabby and in slappy slappy. One of the other to watch Deep Red though, because it's kind of like the apex.
I don't think there's any... Is there any violence against women in that? I mean, he does.
Stabby.
I mean, stabby, yeah.
Like not like hitty. It's like stabby, and then like decapitating.
Through their slice. I can't remember, but this is the killer's woman now, so it's bound to be someone.
Spoiler alert.
If you're listening to this, you've probably seen Deep Red. Or seen commentary on.
And she does get decapitated by the pearls, or the anal beads, no matter what. Any pearls and anal bead if you try hard enough.
I'm learning so much about your sex life today, Cody.
Let me beat you now.
Pillow fight!
And RuPaul is in the background. Yes, Queen, yes!
Denny shows up.
This is also like how do you know a man made this movie? Because he hits her and goes away and comes back and she's pretending to be dead and now they're having a pillow fight and wrestling. Like, no respectable woman would ever make that shit.
That hasn't happened to you, Kim?
You know what they say?
Well, I mean, it has. Usually I'm hitting the man.
Man, look at that fucking carpet on his chest. Jesus Christ. Hey, that was the golden age of the manly man and that fucking bushy ass chest hair.
Wow.
I do kind of want to run my hand over it.
I kind of want to talk to him about how to kiss because this is kind of painful to watch.
So this is the metaphor, right?
Metaphor, she's got a very curved uterus, and he's driving way too fast, and she's not going to get any enjoyment.
Oh, he's driving way too fast.
I mean, that sounds about right.
I'm sorry about your uterus, Kim.
It's okay.
This is how every Italian learns how to drive.
My brother.
Here he goes, here comes Mr. He's an even on.
I just like the long stares they give each other.
You just might get the very last one.
It's like they're 3 seconds away from the segment.
And
Shooting the
it's an honor to be making it for you.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, I don't think
It's like Raoul and the Inspector and Family Opera. 43.
Is that important? Everything is important.
Kiss. Kiss.
For example,
It's like Italian Robert Reed.
Kiss.
There was a formula race at Brown.
Kiss.
Came in second.
Forbidden
He
formula.
came in seconds.
Usual party afterwards.
There
He
was
came
the
in.
usual party afterwards.
For you.
He came in my ass.
Whoa!
Kiss.
Kiss. Queso. Kiss. Come on.
I don't understand why.
Okay, so.
Queso dip?
Queso dip?
Queso dip.
Queso dip.
That'll do for me. Thank you.
Forbidden queso. Queso, another thing you don't want in your urethra.
I don't like anything.
I feel like this needs to be a list. What are the things that Cody thinks you should not put in your urethra?
How many of these does he know by habit?
And you know, honestly, we could make a T-shirt and sell it.
We could, and people would buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, people would buy anything.
That's true.
If you'd like to buy my urethra T-shirt,
Particularly if you
please.
put like a kitten on it, people won't even read it. They'll just look at the kitten.
Oh my God.
Do this retweet it because you put pomegranate.
Books, yes. Okay,
That-
that's too much of a turtleneck.
Turtleneck or neck brace? What's happening?
Both. Why not both? Both is good. Both.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
My man.
I read your latest article. Sometimes
And he's just real afraid of getting his throat cut.
He's in Giallo. He knows it.
Yeah, he knows.
It's not, I think it's an actual neck brace. I think it is a neck brace.
No.
you might have
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because he's the dude who got.
It's a cast.
Oh, yes.
Is he doing what?
He's the dude who got hit with the pipe, right?
My attacker really intended to rob me.
He got piped.
I don't agree, Andrea.
But not
He
great for
wanted
him.
to kill me, like he did Sophia Beanie. You
Oh.
knew her quite well, didn't you? Not really, but I felt sorry for her, even if she wasn't a particularly pleasant woman. I hope that whoever it is satisfied with having...
Hey, look, it's those kids from Hostel.
Yeah, see, that kid looks like the Stranger Things kid.
Oh, yeah, the kid, right? Yeah.
Like a really tall version of the Stranger Things kid.
Like a stranger,
Oh my God,
stranger.
yeah,
kid.
like
It's like Ben Wolfhard.
Yeah. Secretly a time traveler.
Forbidden Wolfhard.
He is. He's underage, sir.
Give the number change, but that takes
At least in
time.
our timeline.
The best defense, I suppose, is to unplug it.
1971, maybe not so much.
And here we are. This is where I live. You a drink?
Yes, murder. Yes.
Murder
The bat phone.
It's hearing that reflection like a hat.
Is that
Yes, let's
you?
be.
It's me, Billy.
Haggis? What? Oh, I heard haggis.
Yeah, and since you brought up Black Christmas, I will defend that remake.
I haven't seen anything about it. But Hulu
I'm
It's
into
a
it.
2006 remake.
Oh, okay.
I think chocolate lace
Hulu
cookies.
keeps trying to get me to watch the trailer, and I'm like, no! Because I watch Castle Rock, it's every other freaking
Because
ad.
the trailer gives away like the whole twist.
It does.
So I haven't watched it. Yeah, as much as Hulu keeps trying to get me to.
No, it's a woman director too, so I'm like, I'm in. I think it's silly to call it Black Christmas. I think it's silly to call it Black Christmas, but why not call it literally anything else?
Oh, well, I mean, wait, name recognition.
I know, but I hate that. I hate when they call something like a remake or a reboot, but really the only thing that it has in common is that like there's a house.
But Black Christmas, man, the 2006 remake.
Flesh
shit.
cookies.
Forbidden flesh cookies.
Flesh cookies.
Hey, it was the mid 2000s.
So you were like 2, right?
I was 6.9
I was
years
gonna
old.
say, yeah.
I was 13 when that movie came out. I didn't see it till I turned 18. Not by my mom being like, "You can't see that." I just got it for $2 at a half-price books.
You may have overpaid.
Listen here. You are banned from my good Christian Minecraft server now.
Oh no. I saw it in theaters.
Well, are you going to tell me what my horoscope says?
The
What?
original 74 one.
Yep.
And that your future's not so bright. Want me to ask the stars what to do?
And also that year that the plague happened, we called it Black Christmas.
I have no choice. I'm obliged to take you off the story.
What is on his desk? It looks like one of the things that Ood had in Doctor Who.
He pointed out that you were... He told you I was on the list of suspects. Not exactly. Yes? Everything's ready, sir. They're waiting for you. Thank you.
All of your John Constantine cosplay.
Then I don't see any reason why I should step aside in such a big thing as this. If I'm not mistaken... And if I'm not mistaken, I'm the one who decides things around here. So let me repeat. You've been pulled off
You know,
the story.
he could use a mustache to cover up that big-ass mole.
Dun dun dun.
Bernard Herrmann much, are we?
What?
I said Bernard Herrmann much, are we?
Good Danny
So I guess,
DeVito.
this seems reminding me actually a lot of the Palmer.
Bernie
Of course,
Sanders?
It's Danny DeVito! Who endorsed Bernie Sanders, by the way. My dream ticket.
Danny DeVito and Bernie
With really
Sanders.
this many lines that this is totally De Palma. Before De Palma.
All right, so what? Don't shout. You always were stupid.
Burn.
That's part of my vows.
You always were stupid.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah, doesn't matter you were.
And he's got to vape some more.
I thought there was some good in you, boy. Then you hit the bus.
He's on
All
the
your good stuff.
Vapey boy.
Set a fool of you. Is that so?
It's ether.
Oh, yeah.
I may have become a piece of shit, but you are what you were when you started.
A piece of shit?
Soul is soul.
Yep.
Or a pomegranate seed.
You're paid for this.
I really love him, man. Not Jamie either.
My life is crashing before my eyes. Oh, he's sad. That is some sad acting.
Checking out the case of the, whatever I'm writing about. Verse? Something?
You're home late tonight.
There was a meeting at the school. What's the matter? Anything wrong?
I felt I wanted to talk to somebody.
Goodbye.
I'm in bad shape. Don't you give a damn.
Don't you love it when guys do that to you, Cam? No, I don't want to talk to you. But wait.
That's just when I punch their balls. So I don't know.
You've been arguing against
I wish you'd have done that to that guy who
I could kill him.
got all weird on your tour the other day.
You'll have to narrow it down.
I'm going on the boat now.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
And you're afraid of
And I did appreciate everyone around me being like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he's trying to bring his love affair to Andy.
No.
Why didn't you leave them? You told me once you wanted to freelance. See the world.
And you said you'd come along.
Tony must be awake. I have to go.
Man made this movie.
I'll call you.
I didn't give him a number. I'll call you. Gotta turn off the ood. Put on my standard issue trench coat. No love shit, baby. Good to see us leave the office in the middle of the night or the day. Or
I was gonna say,
took him that long to walk
dusk?
downstairs.
Early morning.
Keep odd hours.
I forgot his vape pen.
He's got to stop forgetting that fucking vape pen. Look at Art Garfunkel over here.
We walk down the path with my hands clasped behind my back, as old men do.
George C. Scott.
I was gonna say he's got like a George C. Scott thing going on.
Get out of my head.
Shit, someone found out I was close to Mussolini.
Lost voice himself.
Mercy.
Why did he go into the trees?
He's very good at stabbing. Look, I'm gonna keep walking forward with my knife out like this. If I run into you, that's your fault.
His mother never taught him to not run with knives sticking out.
I've always been taught how to defend his actors with force.
Oh, wah wah.
I hate when the die go age first.
Damn it!
I'm like, does that even count as a kill at this point?
No.
David Tennant questions,
Like if he had, taken his inhaler away or something, then that would have counted. But if you just chase him until he dies, doesn't count. That's a letdown.
Agreed.
And a perpetual light shine upon her. May she rest in peace. May her soul and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen.
What?
What are you looking at? I don't know. What are you looking at?
Exactly.
Was it my line?
Line.
I'll talk to you. Please ring me.
Isabel! Isabel!
Just gonna. Everybody's looking at each other.
Found a glove beside the bus.
Whose line is it?
Missing this time. Where were you yesterday evening? I went to see Mrs. Walker.
Suspicious Stares.
What time was that?
The movie.
About 10 or 10:30, I think.
Yeah, it's Silver Globe.
How long
So
were you
when the
together?
tall man's killing you, you can learn a little jogging
About
book
half
at
an
it.
hour.
Oh, that's just how
Then I
it
went
goes.
to bed. Miss Hour was not there this time either. If that's what you want
Very
to
good
know.
game of Carmen San Diego, boy.
We have an attempted murder and 2 murders. In all 3 instances, you are one of the few people who knew all the victims.
I mean,
Funny
we're friends on
coincidence,
Facebook,
isn't
we
it?
don't call them.
Especially since you have no alibi in any of these 3 cases. I know. Still, we haven't decided to formulate charges against you. For the moment. You're very kind. Could I just inquire how you knew that I had a fight with Reverse? We received an anonymous telephone call this morning. And was it a man or a woman? A man. What are you
I
thinking?
see 50% of the population.
I've been mulling over your theory that someone could take advantage of a situation like this and could quite happily bump off someone else, leave a glove at the scene of the crime and use our murder as a scapegoat.
And my theory could be applied to the Traversi case, right?
Why not?
Who would have wanted to get rid of Traversi?
Well, you had a good motive. Now Portuguese is gone, who'll be the next editor? You.
Let them be the day. Have crazy nonconformist ideas and I'm a drunk.
I really want to see the Blu-ray of this, honestly.
Traversi's murder
Because the
made
colors
those calls
are
to me in the
amazing
police.
already.
Somebody who knew about my troubles in the office. He was trying to
I
frame
find it
me.
weird movies do that, where like they're talking somewhere and then Rick's somewhere else.
The whole
They
day.
stop
I was
talking
very
for
loud
a
that
while, maybe discuss what to eat, get some McDonald's.
It crossover.
Oh, I thought Don't Look Now,
I
but
was
yeah.
never gonna look now.
Okay, that shot's badass. Yes. Sorry.
Go look now made it in the same movie, right?
But he's nicking from the best, you know? I mean, there's all this. I mean, although this does prefigure The Passenger, which is a great Michelangelo Antonioni, I would call it kind of an existential horror movie starring Jack Nicholson. There's a lot of visual similarity between this and the other movie.
The hotel room shot, that's one of the best like there is.
Oh god, I know.
Hey man, it's snowing. Make a snowman? I'm inconspicuous.
Bumblebee. We must have sex with this teenage girl and get off the planet.
Watch. Oh wow. Gene Hackman hanging out. Into back to people hanging out.
Where's the grapefruit? Oh, no blindfold. She hasn't gotten there yet. Sorry,
Yeah.
I jumped the gun. Sorry.
Otherwise, he's gonna ask, "What did you got the grapefruit with? Is it gonna hurt?" Here's a forbidden combo.
That's what they use for the cushion mix. Oh, cookies and cream.
I've also got this.
For posterity, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lay back and look into it. Well, it's less weird that Frankie goes to Hollywood video shop.
Oh yeah, drink that piss.
It's not Midsummer.
Forbidden piss.
Yes, this is the scene of this happening. They were the crucial forbearance and plot.
Boobies. I mean, boobies. On top of boobies.
Lamps.
Lamps! Lamp porn. That's what Cody's here for.
Forbidden
I can
lamp
watch it
porn.
just outside. You can tell the police a mile away.
They're my guardian angels.
I know. They kept me at the Dum Dum station all morning.
The
They wanted to
Gangnam
know how
Station.
long I know you, and I
What
see
about
you,
Gangnam
and
Style?
you're embarrassing. God, they're such fools.
2012. Joke
How
coming
do you
at
look
you.
out?
Up to the
And
times.
that little fun let him up
Your
the
bowl is
counter.
nothing but topical.
God, I hate cops.
So did you hear like Vampire Sparkle or something now?
Well, why didn't you ask me why I'm back?
Why
Very
should I?
topical.
And those wacky Tic Tacs they're getting pretty popular.
I'm not coming here yet.
Little yellow jelly
Never
beans.
before.
Oh, Andrea, you're hopeless, but this time I mean it. I've got some news. I'm getting married.
Supposed to like your man.
To you. You don't have a
You don't know
choice.
him. His name is Frank Reed.
What would Frank say if he knew about us?
Nothing.
Wouldn't bother him?
He's always known. But it'll be different when we're married. We both want children. We're both crazy about children. I won't be seeing
Delicious.
you. And you're not even angry.
Why should I be angry?
Well, I see you're not wasting any time. A little while
Who
ago,
knew you
somebody
would've known
called
that?
up with
Jesus
their line to
Christ.
your telephone.
What did she say?
She wanted to see you urgently. She's expecting you at 9 at the Grand Hotel. I wrote down a room number over there.
Greta Garbo's already hanging out.
Is your parents back?
Yes?
Give me your keys and leave these lights on.
I'll take you. I'm going anyway.
now through the courtyard. Wait for me, I won't be long. Miss Lancha. Miss Lancha.
There's Black Glove.
That didn't take very long.
That's what she always says.
For the last time.
The Minister announced that the topics of discussion at the meeting would be the balance of payments and the current monetary crisis. Police were called to a well-known hotel in the capital late this evening, when Isabel Lancha, daughter of Carl Lancha, the well-known shipbuilder, was found dead in the bathroom of her suite. According to a police spokesman, Miss Lancha's body was discovered by Edouard Valmont, fiancé of the victim. The couple were to have married later in the year. The same spokesman added that the case was being treated as murder, but would make no comment when asked if there was any connection between Miss Lancha's death.
What time did you come home last night? Why don't you ask those two idiots
Why didn't
who's
you call
knocking
me
around my
for
door?
what was that, you man?
Was she with you?
Yes. From 7 o'clock yesterday evening, Inspector.
Like,
Yeah, hesitation.
Yeah, that's definitely convincing.
You did me a great favor, why?
Like I split her in the
I
bottom.
wanted to give you a farewell present.
Those are fabulous sunglasses.
Aren't you going to ask me if it was I who killed her?
That's your business.
Forbidden turtle glasses.
I still keep thinking that's a turtleneck.
I'm never not gonna think it's a turtleneck.
I've given in my notice.
Oh, Bob.
Always trying to
you-
match
Going back to Sydney.
with the actual turtleneck.
I mean, I give him props for using a costume from earlier.
Nevertheless, he still goes to the trouble of sending me an anonymous letter.
Well, you got me for one day and I'm not changing.
That's
But
what
3 months later, I don't care.
Funny, isn't it? Oh, you can keep it. Print it. Give it to the police. Whatever you like. And you know, in case it may help you with your investigation, there is one detail that might interest you.
This is a turtleneck.
There was no stamp on it.
I wear a turtleneck
It was put
underneath.
directly into the school mailbox.
Which one is mine? I forget.
Mine's on the counter, so it's not that one.
Okay, that's mine
Where are you
then.
going to leave?
Thank you, Tony.
Now that Isabel is dead, there's no reason for me to stay
Nice.
here any longer. Understand? Nothing matters to me anymore. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's take care.
Goodbye.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, nothing matters.
Oh, it's too early for her, but I'm here, and I know
The
the
sun comes out tomorrow. I mean, I'm not here.
Another time.
And my wig is so fabulous. It's Little Orphan Annie style.
Man, who doesn't want to fuck little orphan Annie?
With a grapefruit.
With a grapefruit.
Peter Capaldi,
Well, it's the Giallo version of Hard Knock Life.
It's a hard knock life for us.
it's a black love book. It's a, what was it? It's a dark.
Penetrated, we get slashed. For the kisses, we get stabbed.
Anyone in?
Alright, Baba, what's that? Who's he?
Okay, I think you out-dorky this all, and I love that.
Candyman. Wrong movie.
Nah, man, he about to get dicked by Tony Todd.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, Kim just woke up.
I just said he gonna get dicked by Tony Todd.
Flesh. And then boots.
Oh man, you getting them rain boots dirty as fuck.
I was trying to figure out, are they brown because of the dirt or because that's their color? Oh, is Little Earth and Annie getting some? Whoa, that's a face.
Okay, cool.
It looks like the Phantom of the Opera, a little bit.
You see it. Call me Sam. Can I call you Sam? Watching the
Peeping
Watchmen.
Toms on top
Who
of
watches
Peeping
the
Toms.
Watchmen?
I just love that, we're having sex in a public place and they're not looking for other people to be watching them.
Italian James Dean. I figured is it James Dean they're actually gonna like CGI back into a movie.
Yeah.
It's like Gene Kelly selling the vacuums about 10 years ago, really?
Yeah.
That's probably a stairwell. Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers dancing in it. Good for you. God, you got it everywhere. Jesus Christ.
Like, oh, hey, a bonfire.
Random bonfire.
I got marshmallows.
And a smoke.
Sounds
She
like a
waited
party.
on the smoke.
It's a good idea for me to wait by the fire till it gets dark before I leave.
Michael Myers got it going on.
Wait, no, it's...
No, he's the guy with the knives, man.
Do people still put on hockey masks and try to scare you?
I had someone yell boo at me on the tour. Like, came up behind me. This is not the gentleman that grabbed my shoulders. We were walking by and went, boo! And I was like, okay. Are you done?
You done yet?
We'll go back more to that fire.
Why do girls keep saying that to me?
Is it in?
That's what she said. Man, you should get that asthma looked at.
He's just breathing really heavy because he got pomegranate in his urethra. That's why he's killing people. He's just so mad.
Oh!
That's not gonna kill anyone.
Ow.
Oh, that really hurt.
Go with it, go with it, go with it.
Shenanigans. It wasn't deep enough. It wasn't enough blood.
They're
And it
gonna
wasn't
kidnap that
enough
Oompa Loompa.
That's not gonna kill you. See, at least someone, like a
Now,
guy's
Franco
getting
Nero
slapped at.
might kill you.
We'll see who calls the police. I'll run him in for corruption and exploitation of minds. And anything else I can find on the way. I want to know everything, especially for the internet police. I don't know anything.
I would believe that. Let me slap you some more, like you're a woman.
This will help you to remember. You paid for this. Who was it to attack Jorlabok in the tunnel? You saw him. I know you did. I don't know. I don't know.
Dick punch.
Who was who? Julia's father. Old Suave. Don't try to...
Old Suave? Is that his name?
Rico Suave's dad.
I was thinking more like Old Spice, but Italian.
Yes, it should leave me if I told the police. And of course you prefer to keep the girl. Huh? It was like a man in the bank. Right? And Dr. Bini, was he only paying you for your performances? Answer me! No, not just for that. Julia's father. It was his idea. You were blackmailing him. Yes.
I heard something
And Bubble,
different.
too. But Suave has nothing to do with any of those murders. I know he's a dirty old man, but he's not a murderer. Why are you so sure? Because he works for Hoffer Transport every Tuesday. He takes a truck up north and he doesn't come back until late Wednesday night. What does that prove? Dr. Beanie's wife and Isabel Lancha were both murdered on a Tuesday. And it was on a Wednesday.
For me,
the John himself was arrested.
it was a Tuesday.
How does that fit in with this fucking business you're telling me about? Last Tuesday, there was a strike at Hoffer Transport. He didn't leave, but he didn't kill Julia either, even though he was spying on her. Well,
Good
what
about
is it you want? To tell you frankly that I'm prepared to publish
You know what it is? He always looks like he's smelling a fart. Always.
The scientist or the...
Scientist. He always like the way his nose is always slightly up and he's always a little like, I just smelled a fart. Maybe it's my own.
I think he's continually disappointed in the fact that those stairs aren't a slide. Every time I see them, I'm like, I want to slide down
If you
those
insist on
stairs.
continuing this inquiry of yours, fine. Go ahead. Perhaps I'll show you once and for all that I have nothing at all to fear either from you or the police. And now please go.
At the police.
I have patience to see. Mr. Belmont, please. Is that you, Edward? I've got to talk to you. It's not a moment to lose.
Are you really going to publish this?
That is a jacket.
Yes, it's coming out tomorrow.
And I thought Dr. Billy was rather a nice little man. You think he's the murderer?
Look how casual. Oh, you think he's the
Your
murderer?
husband is
Alright then.
No, I'm going to see my lawyer.
Quite
There's no
possible.
point in talking to Charles.
But, you know, before I publish it, go for dinner.
So I
I don't
determined
talk.
that divorce. You know, I delivered in
There's
special
next
about
talk.
the internet my own life. You're not listening, are you?
Nope.
You know, there is something similar about these murders, but I can't put my finger on it.
This Howard Stark prequel is weird as fuck.
I think I'll master find the outlook. See you tonight.
When will you be back?
At 9. At least I hope to be, but it's Tuesday, so I might be late. Your horoscope really said it's not my day.
Dun, dun,
It's
dun.
Tuesday.
Join a market, MLM.
I would have preferred the Black Monarch. It would have made the scene more complete. What do you want this time? Another alibi? Well, I haven't got one. I know, Bill.
I know. We just wanted to take you for a ride. Woo!
Right, smooth.
You've had men following me for a long time. So you know damn well I didn't kill anybody. And if you lock me up now, I'll have a perfect alibi when the last finger gets cut off that glove. If you give me time to get my facts straight, I'm pretty sure I can find your murderer for you. What have you got to lose? You've got 4 murders in your hands, and your investigation isn't getting anywhere.
Why don't you tell what you know and let us follow through?
It's quicker if I work alone.
Let's see. Does your scoop mean so much to you?
Doesn't yours, Inspector? You have to build a career in the police too, I believe.
I really love him, man.
Dr. Beanie's wife and Isabel Lancha were both murdered on a Tuesday.
At least I hope to be, but it's Tuesday, so I might be late. Your horoscope lady said it's not my day.
Monday, January 1st. John Lubbock born March 23rd. Brutally attacked. Binney, wife of Dr. Richard Binney, found strangled Tuesday, February 13th.
For Valentine's Day too.
Editor of the National Daily found dead in park of a heart attack. Tuesday, March 29th.
So he's a murderer, but he only works Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
This is weekends.
It's a good gig if you can get it.
2 days a week? Only gotta kill someone?
Tuesday, April 12th.
Oh my god, 4 months have passed?
It's been like 2 days.
Tuesday, May 7th. Tuesday is sacred to Mars, the god of violence and war. It is the most favorable day for those born under the sign of Aries. Aries.
Nice. Yeah.
It all makes complete sense.
Sweet.
And by all, we mean nothing.
As long as it works in Batman, it works here. 660 shows.
If that doll enters the phone, this becomes a whole other movie. It's that bitch Annabelle.
Those tapes maybe were some that got
The kid's like, who the fuck is waking me up?
Fine, maybe 7.
If anybody needs a blanket or anything, Bob, would you like a blanket?
Hello? Tony?
Yes, ma'am.
What are you and Elsa doing?
I was in bed.
I was sleeping before you woke me up, you bitch.
I'm coming on the next plane. Did you have supper?
Yes, I watched Star Wars and 2. Then I went to bed.
Now you go back to bed, darling. And let me speak to Elsa.
Elsa's not here. She went to the airport to meet you like they said in the telephone call.
Who telephoned?
I don't know. Somebody. Elsa said the dentist called too. For tomorrow.
God, what an ugly child.
Tony,
Yes,
Yeah.
now listen to me. Go and lock all the doors and windows. The ones to the garden too. And don't open up for anyone. You understand? Not for anyone.
Bye.
I fucking said so, you little rat.
Please, darling.
Wait.
Elsa kind of sucks at her job if she like left the kid alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a phone call. I can take off.
Of course, you may have just locked someone in the house with you.
Well, there ready for the purge.
I would watch a purge about just like a solo 5-year-old trying to.
Yeah, that'd be kind of rad, actually.
That was already made. It's called Home Alone.
I was gonna say, so far he's a lot more competent than most of the people in the Purge movie.
Yeah. Strange-looking child too.
He's like pre-deformity Peter Bark.
Could be.
Darling, the man
The sing-song cadence of his voice is quite
Tell your story.
disturbing.
Did you do what I told you?
Yes.
Now go back to bed, and I'll bring you a nice surprise. Tony!
The light went out. I'm scared. Aren't you there anymore, Mama?
Tony!
This kid's cool, but he's not Peter Bark. But what kid? What
I knew
36-year-old
Peter.
man isn't?
I saw Burial Ground. I knew Peter Bark. And you are no Peter Bark.
It's true.
Now, what's funny is like this kid's actually 38. Peter Bark is 26.
Dude, they need to get Peter Bark for Crypticon.
There's one movie.
Oh God, yes.
Language barrier and all.
Or the little jigsaw doll has to come out.
Yeah, or the doll from
game.
the doll from Deep Red.
You're wearing ruby slippers.
Cavernous room there. Kid is in the wall again.
Holy shit, that kid can hit high notes. Oh!
So strange and phenomenal.
If this was a Fulci movie, he would have blown that kid's fucking head off.
Oh God.
They melted, taking an hour and a half to do it. Oh, eye gouging.
Pussy didn't even put up a fight like the guy in Torso did.
Look after Tommy.
Oh, you'll get a fight.
See, the time travel thing was okay. Okay, who's his mother?
Me, Beth.
Okay.
Do I smell citrus in the air? Oh, I'm so glad we got some enjoyment out of that. Because I'm like, this is either going to go over really well, or you're going to look at me like I'm a fucking weirdo.
Oh, why not both?
Why not?
Why not both?
Why not both? Looks like the boogeyman from the Uli Lama movies.
A little red dragon guy going on too.
Kick his ass.
Do you see?
Do you see? This is when I went on vacation.
Do you see?
Do you see? Oh my god, it's so boring.
Shall we dance?
Then you pull the knife out after he hit him with a pipe.
Oh, that was weak.
Stop by.
Well, they're both kind of tired. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, they're fatigued at this point.
Exactly.
Good stage combat, you should see that.
So if they didn't go Atomic Bombs, like, I just going through the...
You see her getting more and more. Yeah, no. It's a pet peeve of mine from... We used to talk about it a lot in grad school. My stage combat instructors used to really go off on it. You get injured, you get tired.
Yeah, remember, it only matters to see if you're shot in certain places. If you're shot in the shoulder or the side, you're okay, just keep going to the end.
And now...
Like, fuck
Parkour!
yeah.
Parkour!
Rip off the pantyhose.
Take off his top! Yeet! And he's dead.
Are we starting to turn that on?
Double tap.
Yes.
The neck brace wasn't real.
Born March 23rd, under the sign of Aries. Most favorable day, Tuesday. All the murders took place on a Tuesday, but he was attacked in the tunnel on a Monday. If you run another check on the first glove that was found, the one that gave him his trademark, I think you'll find it belongs to Julia Suarez's father. The motive? Jealousy. He was in love, not with Isabelle Lange, but with Edouard Valmont. For love of Isabelle was a femme fatale, who had seduced the reluctant Valmont away from him, and therefore she had to be punished. By committing 5 murders, he thought he could hide his real motive.
That's some fucking trippy shit for a fucking
He told me that
1971
the
movie.
plastic cast would have been taken off 2 months ago, and until yesterday, Labok had
I mean, it's
always come up
regrettable
with
that
an
it's
excuse
used
for
as
not
a
having
tawdry device, but still, just that.
But I will save him from being thrust into this world of injustice and violence. I hope Helen will understand.
And this is how he did the telephone effect.
You can play it backwards and Satan lives. Oh, music video starting. This is 90s somewhere.
And that fucking Iris, it's so silent movie.
He died back on his way to his home planet.
Aw, Poochie.
Poor Poochie.
Poor Poochie.
If Poochie's not on screen, the other characters need to be going, "Where's Poochie?"
The end.
Yeah, thank you, anyone who might still be listening for stuck out. If went and found the movie and watched it with us in our
Sorry,
commentaries.
we apologize in advance.
We were going pretty well there, and then
but you know what? The last 5 or 10 minutes, though, everyone, it's pretty fucking absorbing.
yeah.
This was probably, I don't know if this was the best one to do.
But I mean, yeah, this is pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we've come back for a second commentary. I went out and started recording.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm gonna miss it.
Strip Nude for Your Killer.
Strip Nude.
Yes, as Kim takes off into the night. I don't know what her...
Kim doesn't want to watch a botched abortion.
I don't know, there's one of the
Not
White House,
another one
isn't there?
today. God.
But she always,
I got
as
my
a free
limits.
woman of Planned Parenthood, she has to watch abortions every day, because that's her right.
Okay, Unplanned the movie.
Well,
You mean the documentary that they tried to stop? This movie does start out with a botched abortion.
that is a botched abortion. But
Well, that's how Red Christmas started out a couple years ago.
As promised and delivered.
In the fucking first 2 minutes of the
Wow.
movie.
You
You cannot get more bluntly direct.
Have you guys seen the Dee Wallace movie Red Christmas? That starts with that.
Really?
It starts with the botched abortion.
It's such a good literary device.
A botched abortion. If I had a nickel.
Hey man, Shakespeare started with it. That's what
Makes it
Midsummer.
sound like he's a product of a botched abortion.
That's what Midsummer Night's Dream's about.
My ride isn't arriving for 10 minutes apparently.
Wow.
So.
What the hell's going on?
But yeah,
But a bumps.
I know. I'm bummed I'm gonna miss this one. I was excited to see it.
Well, next time. Hey, you know what? I think this should be a yearly tradition.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, you mean weekly? Okay, yeah, that's like a weekly.
Oh, that has its lure.
Once you get your ass over here.
Don't worry, we'll do Giallo Night at Tony's.
I expect more pictures.
Kim can keep having podcasts. We'll do Rocky Horror at Bob's, and then
I retired 3 years ago.
Christian movies and Little
shit, yeah.
Caesars at my house.
Hey, the tent went away. Seriously, isn't that blaxploitation film?
You're stoned?
Well, it's an Italian movie. There are no black people in this.
So it's the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone,
That's it.
only done like Eurotrash style.
For your killer.
Because you get this shit. Fucking awesome score. It's
Bad
like
mother-
so seedy, you know? It's like you said, porn
Shut your
music.
mouth.
It's like the cinematic equivalent of a Tijuana Bible, for God's sake. That's exactly how this movie plays.
With Amanda. No last name, just Amanda.
Hey, Madonna.
Hey, did you guys
did
get the
it.
last name? No. I'll find it.
Hey, you don't know where Madonna got her one-name shtick.
But her last name
true.
is...
Because you're watching this motherfucker. And when you see some of his shots, you'll think, yes, I think Madonna watched this film. Well, okay, maybe not, but okay, yes. Andrea Bianchi, Burial Grounds.
I don't know.
So is this Peter Bark?
Unfortunately, no Peter Bark.
Dude, I will pay money for
Then what's
There
the
is-
fucking point, Tony? What's the fucking point?
There is such a wonderland of just greasy, sleazy shit in this movie that, yeah, it's like a gold. It's like a gold mine of trash.
Well, it's an Italian movie in the 70s, of course.
Well, thank you, but it's like the apex of that shit.
Yeah, no, this one is...
It's like traditional Italian Giallo sleaze, like on fucking crystal meth.
Yeah, exactly like this. It's like somebody took it, popped it up with some crystal and was like, here you go.
And it's so of its time. I mean, God, and look at the city, It's like really, this is like, and the thing that also is really, I think, kind of cool and jarring at the same time is it's shot like this. It's shot very artistically most of the time. Oh, but it's like a fucking really nicely drawn Tijuana Bible, Yeah, I haven't seen really any of other Bianchi's other movies beyond this Burial Ground, which are both, that's a rich enough legacy right there. But I heard he did everything from, very traditional mainstream movies all the way down to hardcore porn. So,
I believe that.
Yeah, exactly, because it's all in there. He's mashed it all up. He's mashed both of those sensibilities up in this movie.
Forbidden abortion.
That's the name of a band.
Forbidden Abortion.
There's
Sounds like a metal band.
That sounds like a metal band.
Metal band or a hardcore punk band.
Yeah, that's true.
It's an R&B band. Or it could be a Christian rock band.
Yeah, it could be.
We're forbidden abortion, and here's a song about why you should wait until marriage.
Was Darth Vader making cameo? Why does everyone breathe so heavy in these? Like, they either need to do more cardio or they need an inhaler.
It's like the beginning of Student Bodies. What'd you say?
I said...
Some Winslow Leach going on there.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Oh, man.
Paint blood. Paint blood is my
That's that
favorite.
fucking model paint blood, that beautiful Italian model paint blood. Oh, shit.
It's also a very specific shade of red.
Exactly.
Deep red? With Photo Rosa?
Belly flop.
It's like this total, 70s swinger fucking wonderland that they're opening up with this shit.
And the Wolfman.
Actually, it looks like Sid Haig with more hair.
It does! A lot more hair.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Wait, she is hyper focused on something. Unlocking.
Not seeing those guys.
She's just trying to prevent a turd from coming out.
Or grapefruit.
Let's keep grapefruit inside.
Oh, Speedos.
Oh, yeah. Again, this is the apex, the height, depth, width, and breadth of political incorrectness. And it only gets better from here. Oh, God.
We're on a race to the bottom, my friend.
Amen.
I was going to say we saw the bottom multiple times.
Okay, another fucking great shot, yes. Sorry, I'm going to say that all night.
Hi, Carlo.
Alright, my ride is arriving soon, so I should head outside. Thank you for hosting, Tony.
My pleasure.
This was lovely.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
We'll do it again.
I expect updates on what's happening through the movie. Anything delightful happens, you need to tell me. Sorry to cut out earlier.
See you, Kim.
Good night.
So pull downstairs.
Yes, please.
Bye, Cam.
Bye.
Watch your step out there. Sometimes the
Nothing, thanks.
Whether it's on and sometimes it isn't. So yeah, please be careful. My apologies. Yeah, you're just gonna
making me nervous.
hook her right.
Put it away.
You
Hook her right?
And going straight into the front yard.
Your idea of
You
nature
bet.
is a wild girl.
What'd you say about hookers?
Right safe.
Still, please. Yeah, that's it.
Put your hands down.
Miss, I must say you've got a beautiful profile. You're one girl that doesn't have anything to hide.
Thanks for the information, sir.
If I say you had a beautiful body,
You
was it
better
holding against me?
stop.
All right. You don't know what you're missing.
What?
Ted Bundy?
Yes. Now get this. That actor, his name is Nino
Oh
Castelnuovo.
yeah, not me.
8 years previous, he was the leading man in Jacques Demi's Umbrellas of Cherbourg.
Fashion
Huh.
magazines.
Really?
And now he's playing like one of the biggest sleaze balls in an Italian genre movie ever.
For fashions in Vogue?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Really?
Here, baby, let me choke you.
Just a little bit. He's just testing the waters a little bit. See where she draws the line.
First of all, you're gonna have to lose a bit of that tummy, baby. Oh. Hey, listen, there's a place I want to take you.
We could do some
Come on.
cola.
Okay.
The sauna. Just what you
And
need.
some-
Healthy.
Okay.
Besides,
Yeah, I'm down.
I might regret it, but I'm ready to shot.
Yeah, you're here all night.
What are you doing?
So,
Just getting
There's
rid of
that.
these silly encumbrances there. No use at all. In fact, they do more harm
What?
than
What's
good.
going on?
Gotta give the skin a hair. Let the pores breathe.
Why am I naked?
Prepare pores.
Goes against audio nudity. Cover your ears.
Come on,
Please, someone should come in.
If you knew how many of the great names of fashion modeling began just like you're doing now.
Getting stripped naked in a sauna.
oh my
With 30
God.
fucking feet.
This,
Oh, it doesn't matter. Whichever way it is, it'll be beautiful.
this is like the world's Olympics of fucking political incorrectness. This is like so.
Good.
I don't think there's camera in that, film in that camera.
That's fine.
But you know what? You gotta admire the mastering of this fucking Blu-ray and the vividness of the color of Nino's shorts.
They lovingly restored this.
Fuck shit. Look at that. Look at those eye-popping colors. Jesus.
So, like, what'd you call Arrow before we started recording?
The criterion of trash.
Send that to them. Put it on their TVs.
They'll probably do it too.
Vinegar syndrome would.
Oh, Vinegar Syndrome, hella would.
Fuck yes. Oh, I know Arrow would. Shit.
Hey.
I don't have nearly enough Arrow discs. I have like
No, it's just time for
Basket Case and Basket Case, Eaten Alive, and Brain Damage.
Oh,
I think are only
awesome.
two that I have. So 2 Hidden Lauder movies, and 1 Tobe Hooper movie.
Hello. I've been waiting half an hour.
Oh, fuck off. Well, you can't see I'm busy?
Oh, go to hell.
No. And the porn's supposed to join in, man.
It's just like,
Disapproving of, not that they're having sex, if it's
They're gonna
technique.
need this for today's rehearsal. When you
And
should
what
do
is
it
up with her
tomorrow.
makeup?
Could you do me a favor? Put on a bit more eyeshadow.
Sure.
No, don't put
Your
more
light
eyeshadow
on
on
this
that.
highlight.
Damn.
She's wearing blue eyeshadow so
Did
much.
Kim take the makers with her?
She mustn't come
Try to
up
if it's
too
hers.
strong with this product.
There's Jim Beam.
Okay.
Oh,
No forgetting.
dude, Jim Beam, no.
I'll leave it up to you.
I'm such a snob. Sorry.
Ladies and gents, cast your eyes on the new model for tomorrow's photo set.
This is the J&B Fest, so we should finish the J&B.
There.
let's do that.
This is Lucia.
And you know who
That
I
Betsy,
think?
Betsy Palmer?
Pretty nice. Background, huh?
Tomorrow's work has Patrizia as the model.
I think you, my friends, we shall give the last bit of
Oh,
J&B.
yeah, I'll do that.
I think that is only fair because I've had like 5 of them.
If you want to become a great photographer, you gotta pick your models with your
And
hand.
I haven't been able to
And never discuss a colleague's choice, all right?
to pay it forward to you quite
With all
yet.
jokes
So,
aside for the moment,
Yeah.
take a good look at it. Come on. It's your first-class merchandise. Look at it.
Yes, but have a good
Well,
Merchandise. Hey, JB.
Panorama's great. Please, Carol, what is
Oh,
it?
and
JB
Jesse
in the movie of the day. Like right there above her head. Getting
Yeah.
missing. Hanging out.
Oh, hell yes.
Levi's too.
and okay, Edwige Fenech,
Yes, real possibility.
absolutely gorgeous. She's got this pixie thing going
A
on.
discovery of mine. Hey, you think she'll work out, Gisela?
Yes, she just might.
Oh, wait till she was fit. She's got a sensational body.
I feel we should talk this over. Come into my office, will you?
Why? Because you're fucking fired.
Well,
To the office. Come on, little lady, it's time to work.
Pavarotti singing out.
She'll have her hands full with Gisela.
Oh, the hell with all you. Go on.
That new one there. She's nice. You think she puts out?
Ask your wife, you jerk.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Okay, there's enough of this to where we all three might be able to have more J and B.
Look at me.
The day of my daughter's wedding.
No, no. Look at me.
Look at I'm a ventriloquist. You can say those lines without even moving his mouth.
Pretty much. That's how good he is, Bob.
Back to the softcore porn. Don't look at each other, take it off. Okay, no shit, bud. I know this music.
No, please, now with you, there's no sense of waiting on the proposal. I can't be late for tomorrow morning, and I don't want to either. I'm sorry.
Really, Patricia, the evening's just started.
Now we made an agreement. If you want to stay, stay. But please call me a taxi.
No, come on. Please. You're not going to leave me here all alone, are you?
I'm very sorry, but I have work tomorrow. It's the first important assignment I've ever had. Your wife is very demanding, and she's right. I got to be there, rested in the shade.
Come on, just another half hour.
I'm sorry, Marie.
I love the voice they've dubbed this guy with.
Oh, I know.
Give me a chance.
This is the last thing. Love it. His mouth moves like a quarter of a second, but his lines are much, much longer. Joe Spinell not available? Or is Joe Spinell a little too sleazy for this?
Okay, so this is
Strange.
J&B,
very
triple
sensitive.
cola,
Now, I've told
which is
me just
high
a
caffeine
small.
cola, and a squeeze of lime, like some little lime juice. Said lime is on the rim, and we're going to throw some pomegranate juice in here. So, and you don't get quite as much contrast as you did with the ginger beer, but it's quite lovely. So, mi amigo.
Thank you.
Let's do it, brother.
It's nice of him to wear a sweater that his mom made for him.
I know, right?
Without her being around.
Only it was when he was 10. No, he's still wearing it.
Was there something
Just a second, Cecil Beaton.
Wow.
How are you choosing me as a model?
No water.
Well, take a look, Howard. What do you think? Anything missing?
Well, your penis?
Hell no. Hells to the no. A douchebag.
Turn around. You've got possibilities, and I don't think there's anything missing. But it'd be stupid for you to ruin your career in modeling. You've got a good future as a photographer, you know that. Fashion models will finish in a couple of years, 3, 4 at the most.
What a nice guy.
I know.
He's like Mr.
At
Sunshine.
least I'm worth a try.
He's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Won't you
Just
be
like,
my
you know,
neighbor?
it's like, okay, you've got the most gorgeous woman on the planet, like, ready to make the moves on you. And you're gonna talk to her like that. Yeah. Well played, my friend. Well fucking played.
And it being the 70s, it works.
Jesus fucking Christ, you ain't kidding. Gee,
So.
I can't imagine if this was written by a man. No. Oh, actually, I think it was. No. Actually, who I think this might have been written by Ernesto Gastaldi, who actually wrote a lot of very good Italian genre flicks. However, I'm not sure. And that would be way more upscale than this movie feels like it should have.
Straight to the grapefruit.
Right to the grapefruit.
Smart cheese.
Our hero, ladies and gents.
Same for you. Shot of J&B, triple cola, actual squeezed lime juice, and the lime on the rim, and last but not least, the Shelby more pomegranate. Not as much contrast, but it is a very pretty thing to look at.
Sound good?
And now the chef gets to try his concoction.
So that's where you hide your car, huh? Nothing like a woman partner.
But it'd be a nice one like you.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Nino, you're just cruising for a bruising, motherfucker.
I prefer Peter Parker.
Oh my god, what a creep.
Peter, I know. Seeing his webs everywhere.
Ba-dum-bumps.
Any of Kim's cookies left, or did she take them?
Actually, I think her brownies, her whole plate of brownies is here, and also one of the shortbreads.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, and I had the other one, so yes, you should. It's pretty fucking amazing.
Pretty good.
Very fucking good.
That was
Your
good.
dad's pornos in the back of the filing cabinet. Yeah, there you are. Albatross. That joke. Sarah Presley, okay. One person I know who likes Grease too. Allison and I watched Grease 2 for the first time for her the other week. Watched Mannequin and Grease 2, so we had a wonderful night.
My God.
Bad movies. That person looks like they're wearing someone else's face.
Oh god, totally.
It's like stretched over.
Uh-huh. One thing I will say I've always loved about Italian genre flicks is they use people with really unusual faces a lot.
Udo Kier.
Udo Kier's like a Greek god,
Yeah.
but a lot of it, like this guy, a lot of these people have faces that like either look like just regular real people or like regular real people operatically exaggerated. I just love how they use faces in Italian genre flicks.
Adult Peter Bark.
Amen.
See, Skeletor didn't need to go evil. He just needed to go to Italy. He would have been a movie star.
Oh, total.
Skeletor.
Who is the killer? He-Man. Marvelous. I didn't know you were a motorcyclist. Well,
I think you're feeling a little
would you like
tipsy.
something to drink?
Jamie,
Make
on
yourself
screen.
at home. Oh, I got
This
some
is the
pictures
best
I'd like to ask you to.
fucking J&B scene.
Oh yes, fuck yes.
I can't imagine what you want with
Would you like to pour yourself a cool drink of J&B before you kill me?
Studio. We're all in it. Me.
Oh
Oh, like
holy
the
shit,
slasher
yes.
notion of
Oh, fuck, okay.
Girl, what's her name?
Now this pisses me off. You do not waste your J&B. This person is a genuine psychotic if they're going to waste their J&B like that.
Spilling my whiskey.
Thank you!
No. What did you... What's the knife for? No!
Oh my god, this is so tawdry.
Please put that down. No! What did I ever do to you? No, please! Ah!
I'm serious, Vickers. You better drink the rest of that J&B. Here's the big deal.
You better be licking my J&B off the floor! Motherfucker.
Freddy's getting mad at you, though.
Again, this is such fucking gutter trash, but it's so well shot. It like looks really good. But then the transfer helps. This is, I believe, a 4K transfer on this movie, so it just sparkles.
There are some Academy Award-winning films that don't have 4K.
Oh, I know, dude.
And I love that Strip Nude for Your Killer has it.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, there's some ugly movies there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous.
He dead, fam.
Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Shit.
I heard that there was some J&B.
Actually, I smelled some J&B out there, and I thought...
I just wanted to come in and see what you got.
And how did J&B become like the go-to for Italian cinema?
You know what? That is a really good question.
They
I don't know. Oh, God, yes.
Are his pants down?
You're damn right his pants are down. And you see a strategic pool of blood, my friend.
Yeah. So
Yes.
But didn't you say it was like a database?
Yeah, there is a blog called J&B in the Movies that has a whole bunch of, and this is one of the top ranked, J&B.
When I saw it for the first time for 100 Days, I'm like,
This is in here, sir.
it leaks J&B out of the screen.
Yes.
I went back to try and find your post. I went down. I couldn't go further enough to find it. Sometimes I thought it was like towards the end. I know his was like second last, but I like yours was a lot closer. But I made it down to like Waxworth. I'm like, yeah. Then you started getting into the Herschel Gordon Lewis stuff. I'm like, no. Put my
We're
stuff.
very good friends, and you and this.
It's like an Italian, more Italian rip-off of De Niro.
In our kind of business, a person doesn't take long to know who he does and doesn't like.
Thought you were gonna be like, you talking shit about Herschel Gordon Lewis, boy?
No, the
He was
the
supposed
dude
to come
that gets
downstairs. He
yeah.
wasn't there, so I asked the
He's
dog.
like a wax
Italian
version of De Niro come to life.
He's the waxwork.
The waxwork De Niro. It's like the Italian Robert De Niro.
Not sure thing what I did. I know I shouted, and I must have passed out.
Come on, get that leg up. There
We
we
just
go.
have this casual
Hey, get
conversation
me over here. I
in
can
front
clean
of
up
the
the stand. No, I was trying to be
Dick.
casual. Don't stiff it
Dude,
up. Move that coat a little, for God's
cut
sake.
up, Dick.
Do I have to tell you everything? Come on, Stefano, please, relax. You look like you got a telephone pole up your ass. That's it. Now relax. And Maggie, give me some light, huh? Maybe I'll get a picture of this one today. All right, Magda. It's crazy. Throw the light up. No, to the left. To the
J&B?
left. Oh, no. Jesus, Stefano, you look like your pet cobra just died. Look, you're wearing a coat that's worth thousands
Your pet
of dollars.
cobra
That's
just
why
died.
it's
That is a
small
very
and soft. You gotta let us feel that, huh?
particular
And no,
direct
it's
thing. Like it's a normal thing to have a pet cobra.
It's a very specific. Yeah, he's lived a different life than us.
You know, when you're 55,000 feet in the air on your private jet, and you run out of J&B and cocaine.
And your pet cobra just died.
Oh, shit.
It's like the commercial with like Jennifer
Again, the fucking glowing neon underwear. This fucking 4K restoration. Jesus Christ. The underwear is pop art in this fucking movie. Christ. That didn't even stick in my head the first 2 times I saw it.
You know,
man.
I wish that those underwear probably didn't get destroyed. They would be a wonderful piece to hang on the wall.
Shit, you ain't kidding. Oh God, this guy's like one of my favorite grotesque red herrings in the history of an Italian genre movie.
Oh God, Yeah.
Because no way it's like
He's such a slime ball. It's just
say
it's
red
so
herring,
great.
but there's no way he can fit in that
motorcycle
outfit.
And
Very
you're
slim.
the chief about
Is
Of
he any
course,
this?
yeah, this is true.
Well, this is really.
I realized it's Cigarette from Road, but it's like
Well,
that was like the fake Annie from last movie.
There's a great chance.
It's a hard knock life.
However, Mario Ferrari was a salaried employee, wasn't he?
Not sorry.
Sharon Stone
It just so
actually.
happens he only worked
Just
here.
here, come on, I don't
Same
know.
is true of Carlo Bianchi and Marty Cortini. But there are no fixed contracts.
Lucio Fulci over there being like,
That's mine.
should I risk it
Isn't
all?
there anything you
Should
can
I
tell
book
me?
something Marvel?
Well, a little more. You know, I wonder if any particular man or woman you knew of had any sort of close relationship with him. I'm sure you understand
likes
that,
it.
right?
Once my employees are out of the studio, they're free to do whatever they please. I don't know anything at all concerning their private lives.
The ideal employer. I admire that. Only you're far from being the police's ideal witness. You mean there's nothing you can tell me about him, even after 2.5 years?
I'm not fond of spreading dirty or gossip, you know. I suppose there's one thing I could say. Mario gave me impression of not being at all interested in women.
He was a homosexual?
That wasn't what I told you. All I said was I got the impression he wasn't interested in the opposite sex. A lot of girls pass through these doors, Inspector. I just find it a little strange that he never made a pass at any of them. I don't know if there's anything more concrete to it than that. Or if he had any particular friends anywhere. And if you come right down to it, isn't it your job to find these things out, Inspector?
Yes, of course. Well, thanks for your help. I'll act on it. And you have my word that I'll disturb you as little as possible. Goodbye. Just one more thing. Have you by chance come across the name Giulio Costelli?
No, is he a model? Or perhaps he's with another agency.
No, he's not a model. He was an MD, and he was murdered over a month ago. Opened up just like Mario Ferrari.
Mario Ferrari, that's such a Giallo name.
I know.
Despite the Ford.
Well, I know it should be one of those Facebook games where, you know, your Giallo name is the first name of your uncle and the brand of the first appliance that you look at in your room, you know?
I would want to be Roberto J.
Oh my god, okay, here we go. This is more industrial strength sleaze. A sadomasochistic lesbian love scene, all in the nude, in the middle of the movie.
Yep.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
They don't even like prepare you for it. They
Thank
come
you.
to it.
Boom! Like fucking again, it's that fucking guerrilla filmmaking and that fucking confrontational, like transgressive shit that like genre cinema does. You know?
That movie is not be already stripped for your killer. It's stripped nude for your killer.
Yeah.
It indicates it happens during the course of the scene.
That's Mr. Gatekeeper to you.
0 out of 10.
I have a business dinner. I'm going now. Your job is to sit here and wait for me. Don't move. We'll talk about your career when I come back. And don't answer the telephone. Anything you say, Mrs. LeGree. Remember what I told you about Carlo. Stay away from him for your own good.
Ah, yes. Well, if you give me a job, I can do what you want. If not, you'll have to do without me.
How clever. A little blackmail, is that it? Don't get any ideas into your empty little head, my sweet. You could be very sorry.
Oh,
Blackmail.
sure.
I'm a redhead female.
So yeah, this actress's name is Femi Benusi, and she was born March 4th, 1945 in Rovigno, Istria, Italy. And she did quite a few of these, actually. I think one of the more famous ones is The Bloody Pit of Horror, in which Mariska Hargitay's dad, Mickey, plays a masked sadist who makes short mincemeat of a bunch of actresses. And let's see, she also has done...
Hercules once. Telling that James Manfield.
Absolutely, yeah. She's also done a lot of the Italian sex comedies of the 70s and 80s, too. Very long career.
The film we were watching the...
And nude in a fair amount of her movies, of course.
one of the new seasons of Mystery Science, and they had one of the Hercules movies with Marissa's dad, and James Manfield's in that one, too. And
The Loves of Hercules,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Hercules versus the Hydra. Yes.
yeah,
I love that movie, by the
and
way.
it's we
In
were
case you
watching
can't
it,
tell.
and I was like, I turned to Allison, I'm like, those are Mr. Harkness's parents. She's like, what? No.
It is shocking.
Gisela?
Because she watches a lot of Law and Order, lots of Law and Order.
SVU specifically? Or
Yes, yeah.
Oh, fuck. That's the one that everybody watches.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Harkness is on. So.
I liked the original Law and Order.
Christopher Maloney.
My grandma used to watch that shit all the fucking time.
I must say, I vastly preferred SVU to the original.
Yeah.
The original felt so... The original felt like somebody took a newspaper article, Xeroxed it, and like blocked out certain words, and then actually fabricated a script around it. I mean, it felt so like fragrantly, transparently, slavishly, ripped from the headlines.
I'm really surprised they were able to get like 13 seasons of like all their shows. Like, I'm
know.
pretty sure like they had like one, like maybe 2 actual seasons of scripts that they would usually like just change. Like, all right, you go through there and you change this detail, you move this around, change this name.
Yep.
Good. Season 1 is season 4.
SVU was it 20 years now?
Yeah. If you're fans of short stories who might actually listen to us, all 0 of you, check out Kelly. No, is it Kelly Wing's Magic for Beginners? No. God, I can't remember. There's a short story that I read this year. It's like a fucked up version of SVU, and it's like a slightly different world, and it's weird. But it's one of those things where reality changes as you're reading it. If anyone's curious, message me and I'll look it up.
Just message him, Jen. Kentucky
Winchester.
Derby.
Beefeater. My dad, when we had a bar at our house in West Virginia, my dad had a bunch of like decorations like that, where like the mirrors with like ads on them.
Oklahoma Railroad. Sounds like a really weird sex act.
Here we go, Oklahoma Railroad.
Yeah, she was a freak in the sack. She gave me an Oklahoma Railroad.
Well, that's usually like lay tracks really early, right? Because then they Sooner State, right?
Sooner.
Where they came in like before they're supposed to. It's like,
You
and
guys-
we're here.
There's still more J&B.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Cody, my man, do you want another J&B?
Fuck it, yeah. I want to polish that thing off, man.
I feel like it's a mission, you know. I feel like it's our mission for the night is to completely polish the bottle.
Stab.
Oh yes,
That's a pretty good cut.
yeah, it's a very nice cut.
I mean, it's obviously like not a lot of work to it, but
Yeah,
It's more
I bet
than normal
stylish
size.
as hell, you know. Jeez. Oh, be still my fluttering heart.
But it's different because like I know we talk about how like violent and bloody Giallos are, but you normally don't actually see the wound. And that was last time.
That is kind of infrequent. Absolutely.
Usually you just have the blood on the body or next to it.
Thank you. And a little milk.
A little what?
Milk.
You're a
So-
barbarian. How do we with coffee like that?
We are actually out of ginger beer and cola,
That's
but
right.
I do have orange juice.
Freezing.
Mimosa it up, my friend.
There we go.
I haven't got any.
Well, since it's the first time, I'll pardon you. The next time, I better not have to remind you.
Oh,
Get your cocksuckers going, especially after.
such a charmer he is.
Isn't he like the biggest fucking scumball in the fucking universe?
I certainly hope so.
Oh god, his character, you just want him to get it, you know? Oh, he's horrible. Ooh, hey, I just thought of
Let me
something.
get back to my head.
Get the rocks out first.
Ah.
Anyhow, Stop the
It's
search.
the upside of switching to the
I
OG.
remember one thing. This is just for today. Don't get used to it, huh?
Look at that wallpaper. Holy shit. That's some fucking classic Giallo wallpaper right there.
I know the old trick. The first time you treat
The upside that we've got this is literally like the Giallo. This is like yellow. So
Shut up. Your coffee needs drinking.
And that little bit of red.
ooh, now it's almost layering. Check that out.
You're wounded with milk.
That's
I
pretty.
don't see how you're going to drink it at all.
Well, it's better. When you put milk in, you get bigger molecules. That's
Now
physics.
that's only a single.
It's stupid of me to explain. You don't understand a damn thing anyhow.
A person doesn't have to be Einstein to know if a cup of coffee is good or not. Milk and coffee is like water and wine. Both are ruined. That's the truth.
You see this? Look. It's Lucia.
I gotta say, whoever is dubbing Edwige Fenwick's voice in this movie is terrible.
Yeah.
It's like the most bland American female voice you could possibly use.
You're the one who brought it to the studio.
And she so doesn't sound like that in the Italian language movies.
Don't start asking stupid questions. This whole thing's too complicated already. That girl showed up all alone that day. And Gisela liked her face a lot. I took a little film for her. But I didn't know her. I'd never seen her before. I hope you understand. Then here?
Here, let me choke you out while I say how innocent I am.
Found in the baggage compartment of the car.
Goes right back to reading the article after he almost chokes her out.
And this is the only
Again, I really wonder if this was honestly some sort of like really sick satire on the part of Andrea Bianchi. Shit like this is so over the top, and it's like such a slingshot between like these awful things and him, you know, obviously being reframed as the hero. You know, it's unbelievable. It's a fascinating artifact. You know.
You know, the weird thing is, this guy wound up on the Supreme Court.
Hey, you know what? I like that. It's the Italian-bred Kavanaugh.
Yeah. He just needed to cry on television, and
there you go.
Yeah, not before she came to the studio.
So obviously you hadn't known her before then.
No, I'd never known her. No.
However, the doorman says he saw the two of you coming in
I should have
together.
offered you some lime. Now that I think about it, I got another lime in there.
It's good.
Yeah, of course. You're absolutely right. Well, she was standing at the main entrance. I figured she was looking for the studio and took her in.
She was here when I came. I did not call her, send for her, or have her taken in. I figured
She just appeared one day.
brought her. Perhaps Mario.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mario Ferrari.
I'm a night out too.
Too bad that Mario Ferrari was murdered.
Mario Ferrari.
I'm getting Mario Ferrari.
It's a me.
It's me, Mario.
I'm Luigi. Number one.
And dead men don't talk.
Oh no, I get to stab.
Would you mind telling us where you were in the early evening yesterday?
Right here, working in fact. About 8 or shortly after, I went out for a business dinner. At Foyer. The waiter can confirm that.
And so, I suppose there's no way you could have seen Lucia Cherasini last evening, am I right?
Now look here. I've told you all I could dredge up for you. It's all I know. Please understand, I'm very behind in my work because of all this, and I can't lose any more time. May I ask if there are any other questions you want me to answer, sir?
I have the impression that you've forgotten that I'm investigating 2 murders, and that both of the victims can be linked up to your studio.
Just hold on a second, Inspector. I don't happen to think that's true. Why, I saw that girl Lucia just once only. It means nothing.
Once only, that's true. But that was just enough to get the girl murdered. Too many coincidences, too many dead bodies, I'm afraid. At any rate, I'm told you made an offer of work to the young lady.
I said I'd run a test on her, nothing more.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you kept in touch.
Of course, if I'm not here, I'll leave a message telling her again.
That's very kind. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye, Inspector.
I must confess, miss not having it.
Hold on, Gisela, will you? I'm a little confused. How could it happen, a thing like this?
You're asking me
Well,
for that?
let's stab it.
Of course, you were with her last night. You didn't tell that to the police.
But you were the one who brought her here, Carlo. And I didn't tell that to the police either. But by God, I know.
What do you know, Gisela? What do you know? Go on, say it.
Bastard. I'm not going to put up with you 1 minute longer.
I mean, look at him. He's like a fucking feral animal. It's like,
You're
jeez.
out of your freaking mind.
There's some interesting energy going on, actually. He's giving a really interesting performance, Casanuova is.
Listen, I'm warning you. Go carefully.
This is one of my favorite performances in a Giallo because there are so many fucking layers to it, and there's so many.
It's like, and he starts out like as such a scumball and like a caricature, and then you get shit like that where it's like they like are like stacking some complexity on this dude, you know?
You'll see a blue wandering on the street.
Pretty much.
And of course, in every Giallo, women always look like that. They're always dressed like that. You know, there's never anybody wearing, you know, a mousy gingham skirt. You know, they're all fucking, you know, dressed to the nines.
It's a bit silly. I mean, because I'm almost at the studio, you know.
Honey, please get in. I've got to talk to you. It's important.
All right, what about
I'll tell you right away, but not here. Okay.
Not here?
We're going to a place where we can talk in comfort.
Top sleeve.
I love the voice. I love the dubbing. So this sleazy fat guy, as it were, is Franco Diogene, who died in 2005, actually, so about 14 years ago. He, of all things, has a very small role in The Name of the Rose opposite Sean Connery, and looks like he had a small part in Midnight Express as well. Plus, he went through his usual
Would you please let me out now?
trek of Italian genre flicks, including Dario Argento's The Stendhal Syndrome.
Where the hell do you think you're taking me?
And he's so gloriously sleazy in this. Even if it's not his voice, he's just like,
Still comes through.
Exactly.
Like
just so creepy.
he is like such an Italian Joe Spinelli.
Oh God, yes.
Or Joe Spinelli.
And that's a very interesting thing to ponder. Would be him in a role like that. From what I can tell from his filmography, he never was. But yeah, his character is so oily,
Come on, Mauricio. I've had it.
like Joe Spinell.
Will you stop now? Stop it. No.
God rest
It
his
is
soul.
a fucking crime we never got Maniac 2.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
It's like the remake, which is
I'm
good.
not kidding anymore.
The remake I like. I mean, it's not the same movie as the first one, but
By no means, but I like it too.
You
Quite a
can
bit.
tell Elijah Wood really has reverence for the movie and the character.
Well, and not just that, but it did one very smart thing aesthetically, which is it made the character of Frank Zito, I forget what the name of the character was when Elijah Wood was playing it. It made that character charming, and it made you believe that he could trick a woman. He could get a woman into a position of being able to like violently murder her and charm her into it. Whereas, as much as I love Spinell's intensity, I'm sorry, there's no way for not a half a nickel would I buy the notion that Joe Spinell is going to be able to charm fucking Caroline Munro into 2 dates. Whereas in the remake, Elijah Wood is kind of a cute guy, and he's got that kind of boyish charm, and he seems very unassuming and stuff, and you could totally see a woman, just a human being in general, is feeling attracted to this guy
What kind of ideas you've got?
because he's like charming
And what
and
about your wife?
Yeah, I don't know what he's aiming at, but it might actually be Frank Zito, but it doesn't feel like a Frank Zito,
Yeah.
Yeah, not just like Elijah Wood.
That's not Elijah Wood. Yeah. Elijah Wood's
that name is like
it's got to be like a it's got to sound like a folk singer, or at least like a Bret Easton Ellis character. Like
Joe
something from Bret
Spinell
Easton
just
Ellis
straight up
book.
looks like a fucking serial killer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, like I could imagine like the prostitute, that makes sense. But like some of the other women he's able to murder, it's like they wouldn't do that.
He's going to touch his face and have like grease as grip. It's like a
I saw that demo reel for Maniac 2, the one Mr. Something or Other, where he's basically evil Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Robbie.
Mr. Robbie!
Well, I have The Undertaker. The Lost Joe Spinell slasher movie that was completed.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's another Vinegar Syndrome. And yeah, it's great. I have it here, so... Oh yeah, and it's got the... Ooh, dude, it's got the slipcover. Check this shit out.
Oh, fuck.
It's fascinating. In fact, we should probably give that a spin next time.
I have to point out every time it's on screen.
Hey, fuck yes, thank you. All right, somebody's got us back on track. Oh my God, Bob, thank you. So not only do we get the gratuitous nudity, we get the J&B, everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
J&B.
Well,
J&B.
And this poor fat guy.
Every time J&B actually as a bottle shows up, someone's about to get killed.
Yeah, I you know. What does it say about tonight, guys? And we just finished the bottle. Although actually, not quite. Oh my God! Now we will finish it. We being I.
Hurry up, will you?
Oh my God! God, make gin and tonics for us.
Oh, I don't need to.
What? Oh God, yes.
His big old ass and those fucking tiny waist.
It's like a naked fighting scene.
Oh my God! And the back hair. Look at the back hair.
It totally is like that scene in Borat.
Holy shit! I mean, this is so Tijuana Bible. It's so sleazy, you know.
Don't be cry.
Don't be cry.
They're human. No cry. No be sad.
Oh my God! This is fucking so wild.
If he dies in a heart attack, I'm pretty much screwed.
You're not the first person to go through that. Don't make an offer.
I never made it with a girl. Oh. What about they told me that I would?
There is something so unsettling about him in this thing.
You will soon.
God.
Soon.
He's pitiable and yet he's like so fucking repulsive.
I know, and it's like, you know, him referring to his mom so much.
I know.
I'm like, he does look like he wandered in from Maniac, Italian Maniac.
Thank you.
2 minutes to get straight by.
Except
when he stops him on,
he was on. It's very interesting because again, he was always the fucking comic relief. He was always the fat comic relief guy. You know.
I want you to take this anyhow. I promised it before.
No, it's not.
And I really wish he really sounded like that in real life.
Up with me, you agreed to me.
No, please, I really mustn't. You know, if your wife finds out you've spent all this money, she could ask what in the world you spent it on.
No, I wouldn't tell her anything like that.
No, really. Suppose we pretend I've done all this out of a sense of duty. For the excitement of sin. But above all that, to get back at your books.
Do you want me to drive you to town?
No, a cab will take me there slower. And besides, we shouldn't be seen together, you and me. So long.
So long. You've really been very nice, Doris.
do it.
You okay with going there?
Yeah, oh, you know I'm there.
I love, and this, I bought the tonic water thinking, because I had that fucking bottle of Tanqueray by Amy Winehouse.
Oh, it gets better from here, Bob. Like, we're not at the end of him.
Oh, by no means.
The sad walk away music at the end of the whole
fucking good, Jim. In fact, I think
This is the end of the whole.
I might even like it better than Bombay Sapphire.
Really?
There's something about it that I like really. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you cannot unsee that shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
He is indeed getting the blow up
in the
doll.
same apartment.
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? Do you think that Ryan Gosling saw this prior to making Lars and the Real Girl or whatever? Come on.
There was a horror version, Love Object.
Am I wrong?
It came out around the same time.
You're not wrong on that one, Tony.
Alright, I thought not.
With one of the Bland guys, Desmond Harrington, I think, was in Love Object.
Really? I tend to avoid Desmond Harrington if I can.
I think the entire world did, because he was like 2 movies too much.
Okay, now since there's running water, I'm going to make this sort of like quadraphonic and maybe do some dishes. Because I should wash our glasses. We're now, because we have toasted this bottle of J&B, although actually maybe not quite still.
God!
Some left. I think we are looking at diverting towards consuming this bottle of Tanqueray. Of course, Tanqueray gin, maybe my favorite gin, and I do have tonics, so gins and tonics it is.
Gin and tonic tends to be my... He's got the fucking... He's got the
Jesus
blow-up doll.
Christ.
Just God pissing. That's how he makes oceans.
It is.
Oh, the musical score too. Jesus Christ.
Is that your husband?
I asked you, what have you found out about the vicious killer? Have you found it?
I assure you, the police have not tonight. Would you look
One day I'll
carefully
work
at
with
the
John
seal?
Saxon.
Is it familiar? Is it yours?
No.
I can wait. Think it over.
Consider John Saxon and Jack Nicholson.
I'm so sorry, it's foolish. You must understand, it's so horrible, everything I've been going through.
Of course, I understand completely.
Please, may I go now?
Sir.
The super stilted dialogue in Italian horror movies adds a
Take it over,
fucking
Kevin.
like dreamlike
Rest of the
quality to
time.
that.
Then when
It's
I'm
like
in
so choppy and not like human beings talk.
Yeah,
And it's part of the style, it's part of the aesthetic, you know? I'm like really noticing that in the dialogue between these characters right at this moment.
like if an Italian movie has perfect dialogue, it loses luster.
That's funny. The only Italian movie whose dialogue I savor is Cemetery Man.
Yeah.
I think Cemetery Man is one of the very few of the Italian genre movies where you savor the dialogue, because it's fucking Rupert Everett reading it
Yes, this is a
and
student.
narrating
Who's
it.
speaking, may I ask?
And it's just, that movie is touched by magic as far as I'm concerned. It's one of my
Look, please,
very
who's
favorites
speaking? Who
ever.
is it, for God's sake?
So maybe we should watch that and do commentary on that.
10 million lira, you must be crazy. But how do you expect me to make that? No, I'm afraid it can't be done.
I think it can. And I think you'll bring the money to Via Mosada at o'clock Wednesday night. The overpass.
Via Mosada at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. That's fine,
Ice
I'll be there.
cubes.
See you.
Ice cubes, man. That's good. I'm like, even at this point in time, where we're basically drinking to get even more shit-faced, I want us to be like, I want us to be drinking with gentleman's class.
Exactly.
So.
None of this out of the bottle shit. No, this is going to be good quality.
Carlo?
Oh, did we watch it?
Well, if she had any J&B yet, she's not gonna die yet.
That's true.
Who is it? Who is it? Who's there?
Land shark.
Granny Graham. Oh, you know, there's really nothing. I would really find nothing wrong with the notion of Edwige Fenech and the appearance that she is right now.
Yeah, she's still really good looking, even in the Hostel 2.
Yes.
Carl, is that you? Hold on a minute. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. My mistake.
Wow, and just look at that again. The composition of these shots. That's like a painting. It's like a freaking painting.
If your boyfriend's here, I'll leave peacefully. You don't have to.
Oh, Nino the Dick is back. Whatever.
Masterclass in dickery.
Totally. Oh, good heavens.
No, just a minute. There's something I want to show you first.
Oh, what is it now? Listen, we're off to such a good start there.
I would agree.
You shouldn't interrupt things like that. It's bad for my corpsuckles. Well, let's see what was so important to stop all that.
Look at this.
What's so important about that?
Look. The earring.
Okay, so
Here.
this is a minor thing, and unfortunately it doesn't make up for all the political incorrectness in the rest of this movie, but I love that her character gets the opportunity to provide a fucking key clue to the mystery and help, like, figure out what the hell is going on. That character is given that little moment, which I really haven't put much stock in until watching this, and that's kind of cool.
Know what?
And of course, she's just, you know, you get a hint of what could have been if she hadn't have been consigned to, you know, sex comedies and Giallo flicks.
One of us.
She just has a lot of presence.
One of us. Yep. Well, I could have died. Or you?
I don't talk nonsense.
Or Gisela? Yep. There were 4 men. 2 have been gotten rid of. One leaves me. You know, I feel too hot to be a corpse, baby.
And the telephone call?
So what? What does that mean? They made an appointment of being beside her. If they were talking about money, it's just a business thing. 10 million lira worth.
But shouldn't we call the police? Huh?
What? You crazy? Call the police, guys, man. Get in trouble. We better keep our noses clean. We'll get better things to do, and I'm gonna do one.
Oh, so much cocaine. I didn't metaphorically. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, honey. Did I ever tell you what terrible the clothes on?
Well, at least you're predictable.
Oh god, that musical score, shit. This is one of my very favorite Giallo film scores. It's just such a wonderful combination of, like, sleaze and class. It's like, really, like, listen to how sleek and elegant this fucking song is.
Like, I could imagine some of these songs being a fucking Argento movie.
Oh yeah, well not just that, I could imagine some of them being fucking top 20 hits on fucking European radio in the fucking mid-70s. Oh god, you know, some guys just have the worst jobs. They're just burdened with, like, really tedious acting assignments. How did he stay awake through this?
And why did he wear tidy whities?
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm like, you know, I just say God bless whoever fucking invented boxer briefs. I am such a boxer briefs guy.
Yeah.
They're, like, comfortable, and they do not look that fucking horribly undignified. I don't care if you put Robert Redford in from 70s era in fucking tidy whities, he's gonna look like a dork. No one can survive
that guy.
No one can rock it.
Yes.
It's just...
It's a horrible look.
Just not a thing.
Oh my god, dude, we are being so metrosexual right now. That is so fucking awesome. See, this is what dudes do when they gather in a circle. They start leaning in the direction of like they start to become more cultured and sophisticated.
Yes,
Or at least that's the theory I will propagate while I get us ever more drunk.
That's getting drunk and watching bad movies at 1:15 in the morning. If you talk about like burps and boobs.
The purpose of boobs?
Burps and boobs.
Oh.
And farts.
Yes.
It's gonna be alliteration.
Score, man. It's the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Right down to the fucking string stings. Shit.
And now we know where Bruno got his inspiration from.
Oh, fuck yes.
Where's Doctor Who cosplay? I've seen that. Fourth Doctor, Sarah Jane mixed in, and a gun.
Oh my god, thank you. Oh, the only thing you need is a little dorky scorecard that looks like a TARDIS that you raise and lower with numbers on it. Oh yeah.
It was being watched, like blowout. It's like recording it, right?
You, Carlo, pestered you.
Say what you want about John Travolta and Blowout, but John Lithgow is scary as shit as the killer.
He is brilliant in that movie, I think. Period.
I think John Lithgow's pretty much brilliant across the board.
He is brilliant in that movie.
What all about, like, of course he's not even in this movie, we're talking about him, but like, John Lithgow can play, kindly father, grandfather, whatever figure in one movie, then like a week later you're watching something that's a terrifying villain. And he plays them both very well. Or a goofy villain like Lizardo and Buckaroo Banzai.
He was also the voice of Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. Michael Eisner? I'm really surprised they got Farquaad across the board. Fuckwad, you know?
Yeah.
And it was one day when Fairy was like, oh, hey! Like, how did that get past him being away?
What are you doing in my swamp?
And the drain the swamp.
What?
Farquaad! Me and Batman gonna have our babies. Baby Sonic.
It's all ogre now.
Oh, that's right.
This is Agent 71. Agent 71, come in, please. Get an ambulance over to Via Brasile on the double. I got a hit and run here. Scissors.
Can you stitch a funny name into
Dressing.
his brow?
We can exclude the fracture, I'd say. Mm-hmm. However, there might be complications.
Lucky he has such a hard head.
Very lucky. And I hope there's no concussion. You never know with blows of this nature.
Better take him to his room now and let him rest. And nurse, no visitors till morning.
Again, just that stilted dialogue.
You finished?
You finished? Let's leave.
Okay, we can go.
So we're more of London now, right? We're
You
changing this.
kidding? I volunteered for overtime tonight.
He's gonna wake up and the
Idiot.
Beatles don't exist.
Hey, yesterday was a damn good movie.
I never actually wound up seeing it.
I didn't either. I had actually heard some bad things about it.
Yeah, it seemed like you either love it or hate it, and I loved it.
Yeah, it seemed like that type of film. Ooh. Yeah. Tangerine is
I mean, it's a Richard Curtis script, so it's going to be kind of schmaltzy and cheesy and goofy, but it's also going to be earnest. So. Let's say Richard Dawson script.
Oh yes.
Yeah, when he goes over and kisses all the ladies.
I've just seen the inspector. He was looking for you.
You came to the house? What do you want?
He said Gisela was murdered tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Carlo.
Where are you? Are you all right?
Now listen to me.
In a hospital with the Hellraiser?
Don't worry.
Hellraiser
There's something to
2,
do right.
Bob.
Go look in the
Well, in the
trash
first
can
Hellraiser.
behind the ace.
When
Look inside. You'll find a reel there.
when
Boy, I
Kirsty
sure hope you can
gets
find
attacked and then she ends
Infrared,
up
it's been
solves the
exposed.
box first time.
You know the kind?
No, that's right.
You've got to go and get it and develop the film immediately.
Why? I don't understand.
Just move it. Go on, honey, please. I'll call you in the studio in an hour. Bye.
I hesitate. And Liberty. And Levi's. That was necessary.
And it was. Gentlemen, I am going to initiate. No, not yet.
Not yet?
We're gonna initiate another cocktail invention right now. Pardon me. We have a standard issue gin and tonic, and we're gonna put a splash of pomegranate juice in it. Because what you have here is the greatest contrast you can get, which is a clear drink and pomegranate juice.
Also true.
So much so, I am compelled to want to film it, actually, because I'm at top of the wall. So, for anyone who is still listening, we have another invention. Thank you.
All right, go
Just
for it.
1 second. Yeah, except I would like to also film it and also narrate. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now immortalizing the creation of a second drink to celebrate the J&B Genre Fest. Now we're going to broach purity, and we're actually going to go with the traditional gin and tonic. Gin and tonics being, of course, one of my absolute favorite mixed drinks. But this, I would like to call Strip Nude for Your Killer, because it's a more stripped down appearance visually. But we're still going to throw in
Have you made the print?
just a dash
But I haven't dried yet. A few more minutes.
of pomegranate.
Sure, I looked through the negatives. You can see.
That's what I was hoping for, that balance right there.
Magda! Magda, what's
And
going on?
last but not least.
Carol,
Woohoo.
Carol, the lights just went out.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this would be the Strip Nude for Your Killer. Gin and tonic with a splash of pomegranate juice.
All the papers, better get it.
All right, but hang on.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Hello? Doctor? Hello, are you there?
I found it. What am I supposed to do now?
Green light switch near the door and turn it back on. That's all you have to do, now go on.
All right. Only please stay right there. Will you please?
Go on, get with it. You're wasting too much time, honey.
Okay, okay.
Gentlemen.
I think I'm not mad at it. Sorry.
It's okay. Strip Nude for Your Killer.
That is good.
Dude, that is like very elegant. And you still got a little bit of that pomegranate. It's like sweeter than cranberry juice, but more tart than like a, I don't know, like a cherry juice.
Gunvic's Days. Slip back a couple decades. Hey, Betty Davis, it is. But if you touch a motorcycle, you're gonna get messed up by the demons. Helicopter comes crashing through.
You're kind of like the beat poet genre nerd here. I'm kind of digging it. So anyway, that means more for us. I didn't remember how kind of sort of like strong her character is in this.
What is it?
Hello?
Hello? Magda! What happened?
Drag me out in my tidy whities on a night like this. God damn it. And I just think that the fucking visual representation of the killer is really interesting. That's very sleek, postmodern, motorcycle gear. It's like a new wave or space age take on the traditional Giallo black glove killer.
Yeah.
I'm like noticing all these innovative and interesting things about this movie. Oh my god, it's like I scraped all the sleaze away and there's all this artistry underneath it. Oh man. Like a shit-caked monument to art.
For the last 10 days seems to have struck again. This evening, a woman was brutally murdered in Via Mossari beneath the overpass on the outskirts of the city. The name of the victim is Gisela Montani. 7 years old, director of the Albatross Photographic Studio, the place that seems to be in the middle of this terrible series of crimes. She was the wife of Maurizio Montani, a man murdered less than 24 hours ago. For those of our listeners who may not be familiar with the case, we remind you that this is a chain of 5 brutal murders which the authorities are sure were committed by the same person. The first to fall victim to this mad killer was Dr. Giulio Castelli, a noted Milanese gynecologist. The second victim was Mario Ferreri, a photographer for the Albatross studio. The third was an aspiring young fashion model named Lucia Cerasini, who is believed to have worked at the Albatross agency. As we said earlier, the succession of events has terrorized the city of Milan. The district attorney...
Okay, again, I said this a lot, but that was a really cool shot. It's like a really cool shot.
So I couldn't even notice that creepy fucker coming in.
I know, And it's almost, it's like almost subliminal. It starts to feel almost found footage at that point. The way that he shot, the subjectivity of it. Holy shit, this movie's way more artistic than I thought it was.
I'm so afraid, and you're never...
I'm gonna have to give it another half star on Letterboxd.
The other day after work, I ran into Signor Montani. It was on the same day that...
My God, look at that! The
he was waiting
fucking
for me in his car. God knows what.
Just the use of color in the mirror and shit. Oh my God!
To take me to that little house they had, the one outside the city. Of course, I wasn't interested. Maybe you don't know. He tried to put the maid. Every girl that came in the agency, I almost felt sorry for her.
Oh, if they had one consistent brand of cigarettes that characters in Giallo movies used, then we could, well, no, I wouldn't want to be smoking at all. But you could actually, theoretically, if you had a room full of smokers, they could be doing like a, I don't know, Benson and Hedges fest or whatever the fuck 70 cigarettes were. Because every character in a fucking Giallo that's over the age of 14 smokes. And oftentimes, fucking children smoke, like in Don't Torture a Duckling.
Oh God, yeah.
This evening?
I was about to say, I'm like, it's not just the adults.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. See, now we're back in Tijuana Bible territory. Like, really overheated, but also just mixed with that very traditional soap opera kind of melodrama. There's like some serious like layers of stuff going on here. And there's J&B.
I was about to say J&B.
Oh my God. See, there we go. That in and of itself justifies all of the tawdry and sleazy things that happen in this film, is the very prominent use of J&B. I think that it's directly proportionate to the merits of the entertainment value of the movie.
I like to imagine that these drones...
Oh, look at that shot. Okay, again, sorry. Look at that shot, but wow. That was Bava. That was like 5 seconds of Mario Bava on a shoestring.
Stefano, why? Why like this?
Tijuana Bible.
Artistic killer.
Fuck yes. Fucking graphic novel,
Please tell
That having the whole figure... Oh, okay, yes. More J&B. Yes. Okay. Yes, I love you too, J&B. She's not the only one who loves you, J&B.
Keep me away from here. I can't live like this.
It's true.
What the?
Someone open that door.
No.
See, I keep expecting the deep red puppet to come running out like...
Tonight, darling, I'm afraid.
Oh, thank God, it's just the puppet.
Oh my God, that guy has got some serious chest push. Holy shit. And yes, again, the J&B. I'm glad we're not playing a J&B drinking game.
We would be dead.
Yeah, we would be like, we would all be suffering from alcohol poisoning. Oh. I think someone's gonna find they don't have so much junk left after the motorcycle helmet killer got to them. Oh my god! That is unfucking real.
He has no penis.
Jesus. That fucking shot was amazing. Oh my god.
She's one of those characters I feel so bad for, because, she's she doesn't seem like a bad person, but...
Oh, I know.
It's just like nothing seems to go right for that poor girl.
Jesus. Again, I just love how visually this feels like it's casting off the traditional Giallo killer. That is like some serious fucking techno shit going down. Oh my god.
He is fucked up.
The makeup effects in this film, they're crude, but oh my god.
They're effective.
They are like, this is like some serious blunt force trauma. Oh my god. Yeah, that's like, I had forgotten how lingering they were on that. And the thing that's interesting is it's equal opportunity butchering. You know? And it's like this is someone who's like so sexually like deviant that that area of the body is so shameful or repugnant or whatever that they have to hack it out. That's like got some serious fucking Freudian resonance. And oh please, don't be dead, Edwige, don't be dead.
It's me.
Okay, good, she's not.
Wake up.
He slaps her.
Well, you know, it's only his routine with her.
We gotta get out of here quick.
Wait till you get to the end.
Mama drinking so much liquid.
Oh, again, you know, some of these look like frames from a heavy metal comic book. That shot just there. Look at that. That is just... And still with that recurring bouquet of flowers, roses on that table, you know? That's like somebody doing... or not roses, obviously. They're a different type of flower.
But there's so much art in the movie.
It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, is it Jerry Springer half the time?
Yeah.
But it's artistic Springer.
Yeah, fucking yes.
Shut up.
Where are we going?
Just a few more steps now.
And again...
Such a hero.
He is.
I don't feel so great.
I mean, that is character development. I feel like at the start of the movie, you know, just left her there.
There's a little bit of maybe just a tiny little bit of growth there, which of course gets torpedoed to fuck at the end of the movie.
Yeah, like anything he might have learned just goes out the fucking window.
And into some no spoilers.
No spoilers.
We are a spoiler-free podcast, except when we're not.
Nothing. It's just water. Just water.
You know, okay. It's sort of in a sleazeball way. This is kind of like a fucking a Tracy Hepburn thing going on right now.
Yeah.
Where they're like, you know, he's starting to feel his gruffness, or in this case, his sexual scuzziness starting to wipe away a little bit. You know, he kind of is like starting to feel like he's caring for somebody.
Come on, you can stand up now.
I'm probably like reading way too fucking much into this, but
Andrew Bianchi's out there. No, man, he was just slapping her with water.
But that's the wonderful thing, though, about film in general is you can find some accidental art in, any good piece of art, any interesting piece of art, you can find something in it that whoever made it may not have intended at all.
You know the man in the picture was Stefano?
Yeah, I know. I saw him.
I'm digging on that action.
Stefano's been killed too.
Stefano.
Dead and done for. And Doris too.
Doris.
Yeah, Doris.
Classic
Stefano
Stefano.
was trying to blackmail Gisela. He might have seen her with Lucia, I don't know. But when Gisela was killed, Stefano was 2 or 3 yards in front of her. But the murderer hit her from the back, you understand? Here, look. Look here, you see? You get it? All you can see is Stefano. When I saw the murderer, he was wearing a motorcycle getup, the same one I saw coming out of Doris's house.
Then he managed to kill Oliver.
Seems so, doesn't it? That's got to be the one who attacked you at the studio, then took you
Yeah,
to
this is so Hitchcock. This scene right here is so
I don't know
Hitchcock.
anything. All I remember is the sound of water coming out of a tap.
Of course, the
And then you've got the Easy Rider flashes, the Easy Rider editorial
You
flashes.
should call the police now.
No, get that idea out of your head, baby. Come on, I've got to make sure of one thing first. Where's your car?
We can't go to the police. That would make much sense.
It's always interesting to see a filmmaker with like pocket change, like making a movie look visually interesting. I have to say I'm kind of impressed. I think Bianchi poured more artistry into this than I gave him credit for.
Shall I come with you?
No, wait right here. Don't move.
Our brave hero charges off into the final battle.
And it's like, who's gonna be the killer? Who's it gonna be?
Stu or Billy?
I think you're probably right. I say, having seen the movie, this will be my 4th time, I think. No symbolism there at all. None whatsoever. Oh, yeah. Every like manifestation of the destructive power of the male, like the male toxic male, male toxicity.
Toxic masculinity.
Thank you, toxic masculinity. The alcohol is getting to me. But yeah, it's like, I mean, any usage of a blade or anything in this movie is that. It's like a total reflection of toxic masculinity. Christ, another beautiful shot. That wouldn't be out of place in the 5th chord, actually, honestly. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
Are you all right? Are you hurt? Get in the car. Hurry.
One thing I enjoy about this character, he's the most reluctant hero ever.
Yeah.
He's literally only really going for this to save his own ass.
Yeah, but you know, is he at the end here?
begun to care a little bit.
Yeah, you know, and there's just a tiny bit of that coming through. And I love how the sexuality of the killer is very ambiguous.
Until the reveal, yeah.
Yeah, until the reveal, you know. So
I mean, because there's really only like one character you can rule out.
Yeah.
Definitively, and that's the fat guy.
Yeah, exactly. And again, just a great, striking visual image. Oh yeah. Now that would have fucking smarted, punching a motorcycle helmet like that, but I diverge. Good protection when you're rolling down a flight of 30 cement stairs, though. Another great shot. I like that sepia that it has. Wow. Yep, there it is.
Oh no. Patrizia.
Beverly. You, may God curse you. You're responsible for her death.
Oh my God. And there it is. This is a very 70s ending, too. The nihilism in what we've just seen is like pretty fucking palpable.
The last person to pay.
And what a gorgeous shot, man, you know.
Evelyn. You remember Evelyn, don't you? Evelyn and Patricia were sisters. And that's not all. There was something much more between them than just old sisterly love. Something much stronger. Then Evelyn got herself knocked up and got an abortion, but she died of cardiac collapse.
And that drove Patricia crazy.
You'd better believe it. And not so much because of Evelyn's death, but because she betrayed her. So Patricia decided to take it out on everyone at the studio, as if we were responsible.
Who got her pregnant, do you know?
No. I just hope to find a doctor.
Oh God!
Don't do that anymore, okay?
Okay, back to being... the crisis is over, I can be an insensitive dick again.
And any evidence that he was the one who knocked her up died with the sister.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Are you being careful? Don't worry, I'm on the pill, honey.
Oh, how nice. It's better not to run any risk, though. That's my girl.
Get it? Better not to run any risks.
No!
Okay, hello. That is implied sodomy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I was just joking.
See, I'm just kidding. I was going to violently anally rape you, but I'm just joking. Oh my God.
We're such good friends.
How trashy. Trashy, trashy, trashy. Now you understand why I feel like I need to wear a raincoat and just kind of like scuttle out the door. All this fucking artistry and all this sleaze and just like the speedball of filth. Oh my God. And again, so symptomatic of a distinctive bygone era in like
You're
genre
onto
filmmaking.
something though. You could make a convincing case that this is a very detailed satire.
Fuck, the more I watch this, especially this time, I think yes. It totally is.
Isn't it? That's what of us yeah.
I was only going to jokingly anally rape you.
Oh God.
And now we know Brett Kavanaugh's origin story, everyone.
Oh yes. Okay, wait. What costumes for Edwidge Fenwick? No, I'm kidding. And okay. So lingerie. I wonder if his underwear was made by the same lingerie company that made the under things for the women. And that score. It's all of a sudden got like really loungy and laid back and cuffed. Oh, well, we hope you.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We hope that you have enjoyed
this journey into the sleazy heart of the Italian genre film.
Strip nude feel killer.
Strip
I would have
nude
paid
feel
money
killer.
to see Kim's reaction to the last
Oh
one.
shit! Yes.
But we'll, this is, if anyone actually listens to it, we don't know. But we'll return for a regular show next time. I think next will be 15th of December. Next week should be on Star Wars, but we'll figure things out. Like, comment, subscribe, go to iTunes, our main channel, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. You know where all those things are. See you next time.
Ciao. Ciao Giallo. Ciao 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 Giallo.